Hello, everybody! Welcome in. I am Merc Serene, and this is going to be Dungeons and Degenerate Gamblers. We did play this during a Steam Next Fest demo, like 2 months ago, or maybe somewhere around there. And I had a great time with it, so now I'm extremely excited to play the full release. This is going to sort of just be like a little game that we do here and there. I don't think we're going to do the full playthrough and like right away. We definitely have to be getting back to some of our other games that we're playing, like Wizardry. But this is tonight at least. I do want to call out, I see some drop frames happening already, and I'm not surprised, right? If you don't know, northeast U.S., and we are being hit with rain and stuff from Hurricane Deborah. So there's that weather element that's happening, and I think it's what's impacting the stream. So I have also started the recording, and that way I'll just upload the full recording to YouTube after it's over. Burger, yes, that is true. Welcome. The trailer for Radical Fish's next game, which is the makers of Crosscode, is out. It used to be called Project Terra, and we had seen some little bits here and there about it, but the full like shown version of the game is out. It's called Alabaster Dawn, but the game's not out. They don't even have a release date yet, but it is on Steam, and it is wishlistable. Yep. In fact, how about we quickly open Steam, and I'll go to it. Alabaster. You can see it's already on my wish list, but I will say, if you look at the screenshots, if you watch the video, this very, very much looks like Crosscode 2.0. So we shouldn't be surprised at all with the kind of gameplay that we're going to get out of this. It's going to be very much like what Crosscode was. I'm sure it'll have its own unique elements, don't get me wrong on that, but if you enjoyed Crosscode, I have to imagine you're going to enjoy this one as well. I do appreciate you bringing that up, Burger. Okay. Without further ado. Game. Let's go ahead and jump into the main scene. Okay. We'll already notice that the music is much less pulled down than what our other music was. I noticed that we can customize our ID card, so let's go ahead and make our character how we want our character to be portrayed. And I have no idea what any of these look like, really. Kind of like this one. When my hair is just a little bit longer, you know, and I put it back like that, it kind of looks like that. Oh, the faces are just different colors. No different images. Sure. Nah, definitely not. Nah. Bomber, welcome. I think we're probably not going to do the glasses. We're definitely going to do some facial hair, though, right? Aha! Number 7. Number 7 is it. Go with the green shirt. Accessory? What the heck is that? I don't even know what that's supposed to be. Hold on. Click, back. Okay. Oh, man, it made the screen go black. I'm sorry about that. No accessories. What about a hat? We're probably not gonna do a hat. Background? We will probably change the background though. Look at that dark green. Actually feeling this color. And then the border. Whoa. That one had dollar signs. Dollar signs, y'all. get the chips. I like the chips. Okay. Oh, and card backs. We can change card backs. I like that one. It's got like a little face. It's got like a little face. This one, this is like iconic old Microsoft Solitaire, right? I feel like it was. That's Yu-Gi-Oh! It's gotta be Yu-Gi-Oh! We'll just go basic on that one, that's fine. Okay, so we have our character. We have 25 chips to our name. There's credits, there's collection, which we shouldn't have anything in the collection yet. Except, I guess, basic cards. Sure. New game. Choose your starting deck. Okay. Oh, you know what? When we played... Wow, when we played the demo, we were actually given access to, I think, all the starting decks, and we went with a quote-unquote harder deck to start with. But, I guess we have to unlock other ones. Win a run with the Nothings deck to unlock the starting one here. This is Nothing, Diamonds, Spades, Clubs. We gotta start with Hearts. The Hearts heal you. Let's go with it. Confirm. You approach the old tavern. It reeks of ale and addiction. You're gonna have to master the strange version of blackjack they play here. Welcome back. How about a drink or a round of cards from the bartender who only has 5 HP? Yes. Blue chips start with 1 advantage on winning a round. Gain 1 advantage. Why do we have that already? Advantage is gained from unique chips. Yeah, okay. Let's hit! A 2. A 9. We gotta hit again here. He's already hit 21. Look at that. What a jerk. I mean, we had to bust, right? It was either lose or risk it. Actually, had we not bust, we would have taken less damage. Okay, sorry. So this is a little different than normal blackjack, right? We actually took full damage because we bust. He also hit a 15. Oh. Oh, look at that 21. So because 19, he only took 2 damage. So we really should have actually stood earlier. I got my hearts back. I think because of the heart's ability, right? Stand. Oh, he played a unique card there. By the way, what we did in the demo showed us that there are all sorts of crazy cards in this game, so it's gonna get crazy. That's a little unfortunate, but he did bust, so I could stand right now and deal 12 damage to him. So we will. You beat me. Pick a card as your reward. They're on the house after every game of cards. All right. Already, we're presented with the rules card. It counts as a 0. On play, choose to set either max score to 20 or 22 for this encounter. Wow. I don't think I like that one, though. The Queen of Wonderland. It's a 10 of hearts. Have the value of any played card for this encounter. Wow. I don't know if I like that or not, though. Let's see. The Bounce card. Which, by the way, these are on play. This one says handy, which means that I believe we get to hold on to it and use it kind of when we want. On play, move a random card from your played cards into your hand. On discard, burn. So the burn is then it's removed for the entire encounter. But this is actually very strong. And this one, you have to pay chips to reveal. So I think we're actually just gonna go with the bounce card. A gambler stumbles into you. Eyes red from exhaustion. Do you have the time? They mumble. 8, you reply. On which day? What? We can play the Bard, or we can play the Gambler, and they're gonna have very different card sets. Let's just go with the Gambler. Okay, let's go ahead and hit. A Lucky Stars card. On play, reveal 1, 2, or 3 random numbers from 1 to 9. Set value to the total and gain that many chips. So that's what just happened here. You just gained all those chips. Interesting, right? Yeah, the drops are a bit much. Hold on. This is gonna be black screen for a second. I'm sorry. I'm responding to chat. Actually, he came back. Yep. So, unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Again, if this continues to go throughout, like, the whole stream, unfortunately, I don't know that we'll do a full-length stream. It's unwatchable at that point, which is very unfortunate. I can't control it. If I could, we wouldn't have this problem. Oh, he bust, and we got that sweet 21. We're gonna do all of his damage to him. And by the way, because we played all those hearts, we got like 21 hearts back. So essentially, the hearts run is easy mode. Yeah. I better win next time. I owe the manager big after last night. Choose a card. The Dancing Queen. On hit or exploit. So exploit we can use from these chips that we're getting. Changes card value in the order of 10, 11, 10, 9, 10. That's interesting. You hit it back? Nice. Let's see, we got half of clubs, set value to 0, but on stand you round up. Interesting. Back to that Queen of Wonderland, and a random one where we pay some chips to reveal. Let's actually reveal it. This card, by the way, is very interesting, because it can be a 10, 11, or a 9. So it could be super, super handy, but let's do this. Let's do it. What is it? A credit card. Handy. On discard, play a -11 of diamonds. Oh. If we bust, we can play this. Moves to hand. So handy, it moves to the hand. Held cards can be played instead of hitting or standing. Yeah. We'll take it. It's unfortunate that the townsfolk call these gamblers degenerates, when the truth is that they are the real victims. We can either play the counterfeiter event, or we can go against the Bard. I say let's go against the Bard. The counterfeiter sounds like a card dupe, which I don't have a card I want to dupe just yet. Toss a chip to your dealer. Oh, Valley of Plenty. 15's around. Let's stand. Okay, so he won that one. That's fine. We would have also hit an 18. That's so weird. Alright, hit again. Okay, so handy. It went directly to our hand. We can play it whenever we want to. Play -11 of diamonds. I'm assuming that has to be on our hand. But what if we can play it over here? That would be crazy, right? Hit. He bust. The bounce card. On play, move a random card from your played cards into your hand. So I could pull an 8 or a 7 out, but I think I'm just gonna hit. I don't think we need to just yet. Well, let's stand. We're gonna do 12 damage. Wonderful. 6, 8, 16. He's at 18, so he has definitely beat us. He's gonna stand on this, because he stands on 17. If we played the credit card, we go down 11. If I played the bounce, move a random card from your played cards to your hand. Any one of these would actually benefit us immensely on this turn. Oh, it's played. The cards that you've played in front of you, not your discard pile. Interesting. But this is okay too, right? Because if we get any one of these, actually this one as well, we win. We just don't want to draw that too. Wonderful, stand. And now we have a 6 to play whenever we want to. On play, burn one of your foe's played cards. Oh, we just lost our ace permanently for this encounter. Nuts. The Joker. On play, copy the value and suit of one of your discarded cards. Okay, so it was one of these. It became a 9. He's gonna hit again. So we could make it an 18 immediately, right? We have a 50-50% chance of busting here. I say we make this an 18 and see what happens, right? Yeah, he bust. He bust. Wonderful. Will our hero prevail? I hope so. I hope we prevail. Oh, so we can actually get the Gerald from Riviera. On play, burn one of your foe's played cards. Not bad. 9 of spades. Winning with max score grants shields. Oh, that's just spades in general. The key card. On play, choose one of your foe's played cards to lock. If it is already locked, unlock it. Card. For lock, a card cannot be discarded. Huh. Let's take Gerald. You can also skip rewards. I mean, it might be beneficial, right, to keep a small hand to get the cards that you want. You know, deck builders have that as a base mechanic all the time. Once your hand gets too big, all of a sudden, you're not hitting the cards you need to hit. You're getting all the other cards that are kind of mediocre. The tavern preys on the natural impulses of the gamblers, feeding their crippling addiction and converting it to profit. By the way, I guess I haven't really thought about it. If I'm blocking things, let me know. I've had a few, but I'm always up for a game. Sure. Hit. We both hit an 11. He actually hit an 11, which is not a standard card. 21! We won on the first hand! Nice. Did I lose already? You sure did. We can get the report card. On play, gain 4 shield. If you have 11 shield, add an ace of spades to your hand. So we can never get, actually, 11 shield with this card, right? Because it's in 4s. If you have 21 shield, make it a foil. So a foil is handy at start of encounter and free to play. This doesn't really work with our current deck. I mean, it's not bad. It's not a bad card. It just doesn't really work quite well. Jack and the Beanstalk. On stand, rounds up 4 times. +1 value bust. Oh, wait. So it will keep going up unless it's gonna bust, and in which case it will stop. That's kind of neat. On bust, however, take 5 damage and halve the value of the card. Interesting. I like it though. Let's just not bust with it. When cards are burned, they're removed from play for the rest of the encounter. Yep. Let's have a drink. The bartender offers you a choice of drinks. Beer, remove a card, take 3 damage. Beer and a shot, pay 40 chips to add a loyalty card to your deck. Remove a card and then take 8 damage. Or the house special. Pay 65 chips. We have 237, so like we have it. To add a loyalty card with 3 stamps to your deck. Remove a card, and it's the most expensive. Now we have to pick a card to remove though at the same time, right? So that loyalty card that we just got, it's got 3 stamps on it already. Unplay or exploit, permanently gain a stamp. On 10th stamp, instant blackjack. Then reset the stamp. Pretty great. You know, honestly, I'm feeling like we removed the 2. This could be a mistake, but I'm going to remove the 2. Place is host to all sorts of visitors, but it seems like there are more people entering than are actually here. Where are they all? Play the poker player. Blackjack isn't my usual game, but it's quiet here tonight, so let's play. Hit. Hit again. Hit again. By the way, when we get the card and then it goes into our hand, this is actually also quite a big bonus for us because we get we're basically 1 turn behind at that point and we get to see what the other player does sooner than we would normally see. Now we know that they bust, so we can freely hit and hopefully get a good number. 16 is fine. We're not gonna push that any further and just hit stand. Queen. Loyalty card. And again, the loyalty card doesn't do much, right? Doesn't count as a numbered value. But I can exploit it with our advantage. Oh, stamp? And then she bust. Exploit it again, please. Yeah, and then we're gonna hit, and then we're gonna win. And when we stand, it's actually gonna become 21, because it's gonna round up. Stand. And, let's see, spades. Winning with max score will grant shield. So now we do actually get shield. See that? I don't know if shield carries over from encounters, though. Probably doesn't. Thanks for the game. Come visit the poker table so I can get my chips back. We can get the Pie of Hearts. Set the value to 3, rounds up. Not terrible. You're half here, Bomber. How's the stream? Is YouTube better? YouTube may be better. In fact, I think it is. But someone over on YouTube will have to let me know. So by the way, this only... Oh, does it round up every time? It might round up every time, just like the Jack is. Although the Jack, I thought it said would round up 4 times. The King Maker. Handy. So it'll go to our hand. On play, transform any of your other played cards into a random king. I like that a lot. That changes hands drastically. No one seems to know who runs the tavern, and no one seems to care either. Let's play the janitor. Who? Me? Well, I guess my break's about to start. Hit. Oof. I mean, like, we're likely to bust, so I'm gonna stand. And then he locked our 9. Oh, he locked our 9. I don't love that. Because look, now we're at 19. Wonderful. Hey, what's this one? A time card. Exploit. While you have a played card worth 9 or 5, gain 10 chips. Now, can I exploit his? Because I have a 9. I cannot. I remember in the demo we were actually able to exploit some of the other cards. We'll have to keep that in mind. Yeah, 1 damage. No valid target. Dang. And now we're at a 12, which is really not great. Anyway, I'm gonna hit it anyways. 20. Perfect, perfect. Man, only 1 damage. This guy, he's not busting. 15. We gotta stay there. Oh, and now the 6 is locked. Oh boy, this is really, really bad, right? We're good with these cards. Bust, 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 bust. Not a bust, but will cause a bust if we ever wanted to even use it out of the hand. This one would also bust us, but we would get the negative 11 of diamonds. I don't know. The loyalty card would be okay as well, but there's too many cards we're gonna bust on. This is a completely winning strategy. Look, we're stuck at a 15. We're stuck at the 15 because we can't remove these locks. He's just gonna whittle us down. Oh, he can unlock a card too! And then he actually busts himself, and so we won. That was a good distraction, but I better get back to work. Phew. The spade of 5s. It's a little backwards. Just a little backwards. On hit, if you already have a score of at least 16, gain 5 shield. Ooh, but yeah, hitting on 16 is risky. Unless you got a whole bunch of low cards. Normal 5 of hearts. King of the Hill. On play, instant blackjack if this is your only face card in the encounter. I love it. I love it. King of the Hill. Yeah. Otherwise, it's just a normal 10. Finally, you found the manager. Time for some answers. Pick your poison. Well, we only have one thing to pick. Hello again. I hope everyone's looking after you tonight. Sure, I've got time for a game. A 10. Oh no. Business card. Swap this card with your foes played cards. That was such a terrible card to swap. Oof. Yeah, and now he's gonna get the credit card. 13. It's risky, but I'm going for it. Hi. Wonderful. The negative 11. So now he's at negative 11. Stop stealing my cards! Actually, are those business cards entering my hand? They are. Okay, ooh, we got the Kingmaker. Transforms another card into a king. So technically I could transform this into a king. Not gonna, but I could. If I burn the negative 11, he will bust. That's mean, right? A little bit. And then I could use the Kingmaker to transform this business card, and then we would have 19. But I think we're at 9. Why don't we just hit and see what we get? I guess we could have made it better. If I use the king on this 3, we would be at 20. I'm gonna do it. Oh no! It changes the card and plays the card? Alright, well now we know. Now we know. That's not how the card works. It doesn't work how I thought it did. I thought it would just change. So here's it. Transform any of your other played cards into a random king. In my mind, that just meant that the card was going to become a king, which was what we were going to be placing down on top of it. That's clearly not how it worked. It's okay, no harm done. Not really. Ace up your sleeve. We're mostly bust if we play. We're gonna stand. Oh man, he dropped our number down. 18? Yeah, one damage. Fine. We've at least hit him. Okay, now we also have the credit card. On play, instant blackjack. If this is your only face card in this encounter. You currently have 5 other face cards? Oh. Oh no! I didn't understand the text of this one. If it's your only face card in this encounter. I thought, when I got a card, I thought it was if it's the only face card that you've played this turn. So I thought this would have been instant here. But it's still a 10. We could play this right now and get a 20. Which I'm going to. 1 damage. This one rounds up 4 times. On stand. I could remove a random card. If I play this, and we get lucky to remove the negative 11, right? I'll have 21. And if it removes one of the other ones, well, it's not terrible. Do it. Let's do it. Okay, I got the ace back. But he bust. Can hit one more time. 13. Yes. Stand. Now, that negative 11 is still in my hand, by the way. I guess it's in my discard pile, but we still have it. Good. Got some hearts back off of that. Okay, now we know how the king works. Oh, I get to swap. Oof. This would be actually way better if we got to swap with the 11 after he had already had a whole bunch of cards out there, but, I think I'm gonna make him keep the 11? No, I'll just take the 11. How about that? And then we'll play the Kingmaker. 20. Now that we know how it works. We stay. Yeah, he busts, we win! Managed it, beat the manager at blackjack. Who's in charge? Well, I've never met them, but I know they're on another floor. Here, you can borrow my elevator key card. And we get to choose a card to put in our deck. The 13 is very risky, honestly, right? Because you are... If you're playing blackjack normally, right, you're hoping for your 10s and 11. But if all of a sudden a 13 can bust you, you get scared when you're drawing. And this is a similar kind of card, right? The 21 comes out, and it's amazing if it was your first hit. If it's any other card, it's going to kill you. I don't think I like it. However, a random 11 isn't too bad. It's not as strong as an ace, right? Because the ace could also be a 1. Not as strong. I am thinking, though, let's reveal. The card sleeve on play, lock any of your played cards, then burn this card. This could be good or really bad, right? If it was a junky 9, we would have to lock it. We have no way to unlock it. We could get really lucky, too, and lock an ace, you know? We'll take it. Before you can leave, the local fortune teller grabs you by the arm. You could be important one day. Let's find out. Tarot reading. Are you ready to have your fortune told? Absolution. Resurrection. A second chance. Secrets, mystery, the future yet unrevealed. Release, detachment, and freedom. It's the devil. So we get to pick one of these cards and it goes in our deck now. The XX Judgment to 0, but on play, add a fresh copy of one of your burned cards to your draw pile. So a card that was permanently removed comes back to life. High Priestess. Is also a 0, but on play, Foresight 9. You view certain number of cards from the draw pile in draw order. Wow. We get to see 9 cards. That really would be able to change our strategy when we know what's coming up next. The Devil. On play, lock. On tie, deal 6 damage. Oh, on tie, deal damage. But it's on play lock, which means it's always there. And it has no downside to us, right? Unless it's on tie, deal 6 damage to each person. It might be to each person. That's how that's how deals with the devil go, right? There's a downside that you weren't thinking of. If you're just thinking, yeah, deal 6 damage to the enemy, wonderful, but it might be to both people. High Priestess, I think, is what we have to go with. 9 cards to remember in order is a lot, though. Now, I feel like we should go to Lou's Lounge, but because we went to the basement in the demo, and we didn't, beat it or anything, we're gonna do the basement again. Alright, Bomber. I guess let me know when you're there. You arrive at a dimly lit basement and brace yourself as you step in, clutching your hastily assembled blackjack deck. Enter the basement. Giant rat! What? You thought there wouldn't be rats in the basement? By the way, we can always look at their cards ahead of time. He's got a lot of cue cards. Move any of your played or discard cards to the bottom of your draw pile. 10. That's a 20. Stand. You're here on YouTube now. How are things? How are things? You tell me. Hopefully they're good over there. Yeah, I have 5 other face cards. This was a mistake. This card, I mean, it's fine having another king, but it was sort of a mistake to pick that one. Hit. 19, we stay. Just drawn and drawn and drawn. Okay, hit. 13, this is a scary hit. Right, we have a whole bunch of other face cards. 7 and below is good for us, and some of these other cards are fine as well. I say we hit. We take the risk. Burn a card. Move any of your played or discarded cards to the bottom of your draw pile. I'm gonna get rid of that one. Right, that's giving him some kind of an advantage or power, if you will. I feel like this is where I have to stand, although I'm pretty sure we're gonna lose this part. Ooh! Ooh, I said that we should stand and we're gonna lose, but rounds up 4 times. We got 4 extra, put us at 20. That's amazing. I forgot about that. Things looking pretty good over on the YouTube. Might be an issue having connecting to Twitch. It could be. It could be. Again, nothing I can do for me, though. I'm connecting to their endpoint. I will say I am pushing now 14,000 kilobits per second to Twitch, so we might be catching up. It might be done, but it might just be a temporary good patch. I don't know. We'll see. Again, massive rains happening in the area today. It's very possible that it's related, because I think all the other days that we've streamed has been a rainy day as well, and I just have a feeling, like I had mentioned before, when I had a technician out a couple years back and they did replace one of my wires, he told me he saw that chipmunks had chewed my line. Well, or squirrels, right? So that was the line from the pole, which is in my backyard, to my house. But there's a line from that pole to the main road that goes through a bunch of trees, if you will. They're the tops of, like not pine, but some kind of really big shrub kind of thing. And I wouldn't be surprised if that wire is chewed as well. So maybe I need to have them come take a look at it. Although I can already tell you if they come out, they're not going to take a look at it because it's not easy to get to. Which is, I think, why they didn't look at it before. 14. Bust. But 7 and below is good. So we've got 1, 2, 3 busts, 4 busts. Just tell the weather to stop weathering. If I could, I would. Hit. Okay, by the way, we have, just used this card for the first time. We get to see the next 9 cards in draw order. But you know what I'm not sure about? Is this the top card, or is this the top card? Either way, we'll be okay. We'll be okay, right? So if it's the other way, it's 7-6 loyalty card ace, right? 7-6 loyalty card ace. If we go the other way, card sleeve, bounce card, credit card, king, king, ace. So nothing, 10, 10, 10, right? 7-6, nothing, 11. Cards are shown in the order they appear in the pile from left to right. From left to right. Okay. I'm glad I read. So we're gonna get the card sleeve, and then I could lock the queen, and that puts us in a pretty good spot. I could then hit the bounce card. And then we know we're gonna get 2 10s in a row. I like it. We get the lock card, I lock the queen. I hit again, get the bounce, and now we know that the next card's gonna be a 10, it's the credit card. So I can't draw it. I could use the bounce card and we would remove a random card. If we remove this one though, and by the way, it goes back to our hand, so that's fine, but it doesn't really help us. If I use it and it gets rid of the 4, that's amazing, it'll put us at 20. But if it gets rid of the queen, I'm not super happy about it. So I'm gonna stand here and we're gonna take a little bit of damage. Because now we're gonna get a 10, which is great. I'm gonna play it. Oh, wait. I'm not gonna play it because the next card coming up is a king. Let's just get the 20 naturally. Stand. Dang, tie. You like this slow pace strategy game? Nice after a long day at work. I really like this game. I do. I think it's great. I do have a question. Should I turn the music up a little bit? Is it too quiet? Hit again. We get the other king, the king maker, right? And then the next card we get is an ace. And cards back. Some damage. Wonderful. The next card was the 6. No. It was the loyalty card, right? The loyalty card. By the way, I can exploit it twice, and then we'll get instant blackjack. So we will. Okay. Now we get the 6 next, right? Now we're at a point where we might want to play our cards. So if I play the credit card, no. If I play the king maker, we'll transform the queen into a king. I don't know what's gonna happen with the lock. So let's do it. We'll find out. Does it become a locked king forever? Oh, he got a 21! Got some shield off of that. It does look like it became a locked king, which doesn't change anything, really. So the next card is a 6. We don't love it. I could play the credit card, get us a guaranteed 20, and then we get a negative 11 the turn after. Man, being able to remember 9 cards in a row is not too bad for us, is it? And by the way, I almost hit that hit button. So he has in his pile so many small cards, it's kind of difficult for him to bust. And he gets so many of these cue cards that he can remove anything that he doesn't like. So he's kind of a difficult opponent, really. We're like trying to whittle him down, and look, he's full life and shield. Okay, I can play this, by the way, and we could remove this 11. By chance, we might also remove the king, but that's okay. We're gonna play a 6 and then a 7. And then, we have a 5 and an 8. The 8 would be the best. 5's okay. I stay, though. He's gonna beat us. I knew he was gonna beat us, but we're gonna get an 8, and then we're gonna shuffle. On bust, take 5 damage and halve the value of the card. This is where we use the bounce card for sure, because this will make it so we don't lose. And then we get the jack and the beanstalk to play later. Stand. Twitch isn't so far behind now, just a minute or two. Nice. I will say Twitch is green at the moment. So we should be pretty good on both. Actually, let me click off. It's gonna go black for a second. I want to reset my my stats tracking. Bloop. Back in. It should come back in a second. There we are. I don't know why this game does that. It's technically full screen and I'm clicking off. That's gotta be it. Okay. Stand. We're definitely not hitting on an 18. One damage. So this card is now only worth 7, right? But it will round up on stand. So we could go to 17. 21? Yeah. Stand. Just a tiny bit of damage, but we did it. This is a long, drawn-out fight with the rat here. 14. I'm gonna risk it. It was bad. It was bad. Don't be risky like that. Whittle him down. If I do this, I get another negative 11 in my hand. I kind of don't love getting that many negative 11s. Let's hit it again. Kingmaker. Actually, the Kingmaker is a great one to play after using the credit card, right? If I use the credit card, we'll get a 20 this turn, and the next turn I get a negative 11, but then I use the Kingmaker on it, and then we get a 20 again. I love it. The strategy on the different card combos in this game is amazing. Okay. Oh, except I wasn't thinking. Because it would be king overwrites 11 and plays a king, so then it would be at 30. 30's not going to help us out any. Hit. He's gonna beat us or tie because his cards are so small. He's pretty much always gonna be able to get up in the between 17 and 21, right? Ha! Okay. 3 negative 11 nothing king 6 9 king 5. I don't think I'm gonna remember this one. But what are we going to do next? I could play the 3. That'll put us at 13. Then put us down to 2. Nothing. 12. 18. So we're gonna play all the way up to the 6, and then we'll have 9 king 5. And I can exploit this a couple times, right? He got an 18. And I don't quite remember what was next. It might be 9 and then king, which would then be 5 after that. I don't quite remember the order. We'll stand here, though. No victory. It was the 9. We stay. He got 21. That jerk. 5 or a king. The king is great. 5 not so great. We could also Kingmaker the locked card, right? Which we've done before, and that would give us a 20 guaranteed. Jeez. Our hand is, like, our deck is not great for this guy. Look, we're just not doing anything to him. I'm gonna risk the king. We got it. Tiny bit of damage. Next card is 100% the 5. Let's just do this. What is this card? The King of Kings. On play, which by the way we're not playing because it's already out there. Burn all currently played kings and take 1 damage and gain 10 chips for each king burned. Jeez. And it has all the suits at once. Oh. So you could get life back and shield and whatever the other ones do. Kinda neat. Anyway, we're gonna get a 15. Good, 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 good. Bad, 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 bad. Meh. Okay. Bad, 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 bad. Stand. Bust! Please bust, giant rat. He did not. Locking a 10 feels like such a good idea. But I feel like it is probably a good idea against most people, but this one is not great. It's this constant swap, 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 swap. Aha, I got a good value. All right, 17, and then we go down to 6. And then we do nothing. 11. And then we go down to 0. And then we go to 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Jeez, play all the way up to the 6? Sure. We'll also exploit the loyalty card. This is stupid, by the way. Oh, he busts! We did 19 damage! He had 8 shield, though. But finally, we've done something to him. Oof, okay. Keep going. There's a 20. Stay right there. Okay, good. We're making progress, finally. We have so many kings. We have 1 3. Everything but that 3 is a good card to play right now. Hit. Except, that wasn't exactly the one I wanted. Hit! Perfect. Perfect! So we have 11 hearts, and then we have 10 of everything else. Which a club is what? Winning with max score increases damage dealt? Yeah. 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 That's victory. Finally. What are you doing down here anyway? You don't belong here. In the basement. Okay. Rules card. On play, choose to set either max score to 20 or 22 for the whole encounter. This actually wouldn't have been bad for us because we had so many 10s, right? We could have got 20 more often than anything else. Having an extra ace would be great. I think we take the ace. I don't even think I look at the next card. We just take the ace. Pick your poison. It's damp. And the grime on every surface tells you that the cleaners don't get down here often. We can play the Witch or the Necromancer. The Necromancer... I don't remember what the Witch did, but the Necromancer had these cards that he would play, and then I think those were the ones that we could influence with our own advantage. But all the cards that he was playing, I can't look at them yet, but all the cards he was playing were like some kind of grave, which when you play it, it rolls a number, and that's what it is. Then you exploit it, and then it becomes a bigger number, but it's still a random number, if I remember correctly. Let's play the Witch first. A plague on your deck! She has a whole lot of 13s. She has a strength card. Deal 11 damage and then stand. Ooh. She's got a whole bunch of green cards, which are also 13s. On play, move one of your played or discarded cards to the top of your foe's draw pile. So that's the strategy of the Witch, is to fill your deck up with 13s so you keep busting. Right? And then she deals damage by playing this card, I think. And what's this one? Radiation Detector, which is also a 13. On play, turn a random card from foes' played cards into a Radiation Detector. So another element of getting 13s in your deck. It's a weird mechanic, right? Because she's basically gonna bust every card. The first card is a 13, the second card is a bust. Which is real time! Nice. Except the green card will start filling up your opponent's hand. This one will actually just deal damage. Alright. I guess we're sort of understanding it. No valid target. Okay. She stood there. Oh. Okay, so she can stay on a 13, but we're gonna hit again and we should do damage. We should do good damage. Okay, so she has just inserted that 13 right into my draw pile, by the way. We're not likely to hit it. But we did! She stood there. I could do 1 damage to her right now. I will, actually. Ooh. I like you. The Kingmaker card? Very good here. We draw 13 up front. We swap it. There's our 21. Getting all that HP back. I kind of wish we didn't have to play with the hearts to begin with. The hearts feel too easy when you regain HP on 21. It just feels too easy. I think I want to hit. $17, that's fine. 3. 13, but this one will go up, so we'll be at 17 if I stay. Let's do it. We'll do a tiny bit of damage. Chip it off. Eight, 4, ace. That's terrible, right? Because this puts us at 12. Puts us at 23. It's actually going to put us at 13. Going to put us at 13, and then we can't hit the 9. I think I'm better off doing... Oh, if I do the 12 and then we stay on 12, we might take a damage, but then after that, I get a 20. And then we've got King 3. Don't love that. But we can remove one of her cards, I guess, and then loyalty card comes up. So this is what we're gonna do. 8-4, stay, take a damage, and then do 20 off of the ace-9. Move one of your played or discarded cards to the top of your foe's draw pile. To the top! Oh, to the top. Did she do that? So the next card is the 13, and then the 8 afterwards? Sure! We'll take that, thank you! And then the next card is the 4. And then the next card is the ace. Oh no, it's not, because she just put a 13 in there. Well, that's 17. Now it's the ace. Oh, we had shield! Woo! Okay, there's the ace. And then we get the 9. We'll play that. Why is she stood? On 0. We just won. I don't know why she didn't draw another card. Unless strength says you have to stand. Guess we needed to read that again. New card for the deck. The Rain Man card. On hit, it's an 11, by the way. On hit, deal damage equal to your number of played cards, then discard. So if that's the first card we have out, and then I hit 3 more times, it's gonna just keep doing damage. On stand, gain shield equal to your number of played cards. That's neat. The Shanker card, a credit card knife. We can exploit it. We lose 5 chips, but we deal 5 damage. Increase the chip cost of this card by 5 for this encounter. Oh, so every time we want to use it, though, it costs more and more and more. It's also a 10. We have lots of 10s. Yeah, Rain Man does look good. Just a 9, or we could flip this card over for 21 chips. I'm feeling like Rain Man. I am. However, we'll take it. We'll take the Rain Man. It's strangely bustling with activity down here. You hear cards shuffling, the clinking of chips, even drinks being poured. Loot boxes? Alright, let's just go for the Necromancer. My powers are unmatched! You will suffer at the hands of my undead army. So, look, all of his cards are basically these graveyard cards, okay? On play, set value to random number from 6 to 10. Exploit, which we can also exploit. Set value to random value from 1 to 5. Okay, so I thought it was a low number that got bigger, but it's a high number that we can make smaller. Yeah. And they're technically spades. How about that? And then he has a whole bunch of low cards, right? Fingerprint card. On play and stand. Exploit a random... Oh. Exploit a random number of your played cards that has exploit. Does not cost advantage. So he doesn't have advantage chips like we do. But instead, he gets the fingerprint card that lets him exploit his cards. Okay. Okay. Here we go. I can also exploit this to get it 1 closer to that 21. Right? Might want to hold on to the advantage, though, to exploit his cards. It's a tough choice. I'm gonna leave it. Right? Because now, if we want, we could exploit this and make it a crap card, but I say we stand there. Haha! He bust! Any damage. Yeah, sure. Burn the card. There's our 9. This is our 13. I don't love that. However, we could bounce a card. Yeah, let's bounce a card. 17. Shoot, he's ahead. Although I can exploit this right now. He's already stood. He can't do anything else, right? So he's gonna go from 8 to at least 5, but maybe lower. Burger! Yeah, it looks like everything's cleared up. It looks like we're good. I mean, knock on some wood or something. Let's not jinx it, but I think we're good. Okay, let's exploit his grave card. And then we stand. Love it. And then my not Gerald. my Gerald of Riviera was burned. Ooh, okay. Let's see. We're at 8. And then we're at 10, but we don't have to play it, right? And then we're at 7. That's 15. And then we definitely don't want to play that. You know what I want to do? I want to play Rain Man, and then I want to draw that Jack. Right? Rain Man, and then the Jack. So we're going to draw the 8, and then the 7, and we're going to stay at 15, and we're probably going to take damage. But we'll have a credit card. Then we'll do this. We'll get a 21. And then what do we do? The Kingmaker will go in our hand. We'll do a 3, and then Kingmaker to do 20. And then we'll do a 10 and a Jack for another 20. And then we'll have the credit card left over. Okay, so we're going to play all the way up to 7. And then we go from there. I should stand here. I can exploit this grave card right now. It feels like cheating! I love it. I love it. Alright. We hit. It's our Rain Man. We hit again. We get our Jack. Wait, what? Hold on. Hold on. I didn't understand how that worked. On hit, deal damage equal to your number of played cards. Then discard. Oh. Oh. Then discard. You misread it too? Yeah. So really, we have to play a different card before the Rain Man. Which, by the way, with being able to see 9 cards in a row, we will be able to set this up. But we just have to remember, Rain Man is the last card you play. Not necessarily. If it's the last card you play and you get a good score and you stand, you get shield. Right? However, if it's just like you've played 5 low cards and then Rain Man, you could bust, but it doesn't matter. Hit again, because you're going to discard Rain Man. And you'll do damage. Okay. The card is, it's still very cool. It's very different than what I immediately read. Less powerful, but still good. Yeah, it plays in the opposite way of basically what I was thinking. I thought we wanted to play it first, and everything that came after was doing stuff for us. But no. We want it to be everything that comes before is doing stuff for us. Very, very different. All of that being said, I don't remember what card is next. Because I thought this was our 21. It might be the 3. I think it's the 3. I think we were going to do 3 and we were going to replace it with... Oh, maybe it's not the 3. Alright, we got a hit. It was the Kingmaker. The very next card is the 3, if I'm not mistaken. I could Kingmaker this Jack and we'll get a 20. He's nowhere near done, which means that I won't be able to exploit one of his cards and then win. You know what I mean? So I think we take the 3. However, I'm pretty sure after the 3 it's a king or a 10. I'm gonna play the credit card. Credit card. Oh, wait. If it's the 3 and then we play the 6 on top of it, that's a 19, and that's not too bad. And it is. He's gonna stand, by the way. And then we're gonna drop his card. Oh, wait. Wait. Did I have to use an advantage chip in order to play the 6? I could have swore we had 1. See, now I can't exploit him now. We're gonna take a damage. Oh well, we take a damage. Not a big deal. By the way, though, I only gain new advantage on winning a hand, so we have to win another hand in order to, like, keep going here. I'm gonna play credit card. That's gonna put us at 20, and then the next turn I'm going to remove the -11 with a king. Oh, you have to have advantage to play these. I didn't know that. I thought if they were in your hand, you could just play them. That is okay too, and this is actually gonna put us at 21. Yeah! We get our advantage back. $21. 1. 20. Oh, no valid target. That's the worst time to draw this. He really wanted a whole bunch of those graveyard cards up. He's down to 13 life. We can do this. We can do this. What cards we got left? We can lock a king. We saw how that worked for us before. I'd really love to lock an ace. That would be the dream, right? I guess we're hoping for that king. I believe I have to lock, by the way. I don't think I can choose not to. Locking the king's not a bad thing, though. I don't think so. But we do know the last card here is a king. Oh, we will stand. He needs to resurrect his luck? Yeah. I think he just did. It's fine. It's fine. There's our 20, though. High. Kingmaker. Do like seeing that card. Do not like seeing that 13, though. I mean, we could risk it. I'm gonna risk it. This is so stupid. Got the credit card back. I mean, he's gonna stand right now, and I really can't drop him that far even if I exploit him. So we risk it again. We bust. And there's nothing I can do here. Big ol' 17 damage to our ego. I actually think locking... His card worked against him. I think locking this king is actually hurting us, because it's actually preventing us from hitting 21s more often, which is weird. You'd think, you know, we'd have more chances, but... It's like, now I don't want to hit. I don't want to hit now, but if I don't hit now, we're probably going to take damage. All of these are safe. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excuse me. Stand. He could bust, but he's not likely to. 15. We could have hit, dang it. Ooh, he bust. He lost! That's on him. I have the power to command an army of the dead, and yet I can't afford to leave this basement. Terminate the tower. On play, play 1 of 4 unique cards. What are the 4 unique cards? Do they just show up out of nowhere and it's like, hey, here's 4 unique cards, play 1 of them, and they're random? Are they 4 unique cards from my deck? I don't know what that means. Normal queen, normal 2, or random. Let's see what the random is. I'm interested in this tower card. Let's see what the random is. The Killer Queen. On play, burn any other played card, then +2 the value to this card. That's so dangerous. That's so dangerous, because the longer you go, the more you have to keep burning cards while playing this one, which means it's going to get higher and higher in value. On the Rat and the Necromancer, which were both long games, this Killer Queen becomes a very high value card that might be an insta-bust. I don't think I can go. I feel it's too risky. It feels too risky. We take the tower. You get the feeling you must keep heading down through the basement to find the answers you're looking for. Let's get the loot boxes. You vote tower? Well, we went with it. I hope you're ready to experience a sense of pride and accomplishment. Reference, Pay 99 chips to open a loot box, and it's probably gonna be garbage. Is this just an HP potion? Do I only pick 1? I don't think I want the 9. I don't think I want the 9. I think I'm gonna skip it. I'm not opening another loot box, though. Garbage. Shop the lost and found? Yeah, sure. Choose cards to purchase, 55 chips each. Thought you might like a second look at these unwanted cards. They are all cards we've seen before, aren't they? Credit card knife's not bad if we just want to do 5 damage. Bam! And it only costs chips. And it's only 5, and we're at 381. That's not too bad, really. However, you know, we have so many kings, so many 10s in our deck. If we set the max score to 20, we would hit it a lot of the time, wouldn't we? The problem is, our aces would actually be kind of useless then, wouldn't they? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I feel like it's a little risky, but not terribly risky. Leave. The Knight of Cardonia. You're not going to take me alive. Sure. Cardiovascular exercise. On play, take 2 damage, but gain 5 shield. What else does he have in his deck here? He has another one of those. The throwing card. Deal damage equal to your shield. Then move this card to your foe's side. Ooh, we don't really have a shield build. That's cool, though. Joker, copy the value and suit of one of your discarded cards. Okay, and then he just has a bunch of normal spades. However, I can exploit this right now to get a 21. So I will. Oh, he threw the card to our hand and made us bust. Oh. That was so painful. You like the Knight's gimmick? It's interesting, right? Oh, we got Rain Man first. I mean, we're gonna hit, and then we're gonna lose it. So he's gonna do 1 damage. He has 29 shield! Oh my goodness. if we throw this card back to him, he has the chance to, like, annihilate us. Basically, we want to figure out a way to remove this card from play. And our king that we put in our hand and we can, like, play on top of another one, we have a chance, I think, on play and then move. No. Okay, here's what we've got to do. We have to play it. And then we have to throw it over to his side, and then we have to get super lucky and play Gerald next so we can burn it. I think we're gonna lose. I think this is our point. Oh. Check this out. You actually get to choose yourself or the foe to change. Alright, well, we're gonna change ourselves to 20. Because we have so many 10s. He bust. 17, we stay. Hey, get rid of that shield. The ace is now scary. No, we're fine. We stay at 18. I don't love his gimmick. I don't. He's just boosting shield over and over. Stand. King. Good. Let's get another 10. Wonderful. Okay, so there's a downside. There's a big downside. We can max our score at 20, but if he still gets 21, he still wins. I didn't expect that. Maybe I should have. It makes perfect sense, because he has a higher value. But in my mind, I was thinking, we got blackjack. I mean, blackjack is technically only when you draw the cards you get 21, right? We got the max score, and so did he, so I thought they would even out. No valid target. Ugh. I'm standing. We should have hit. 44 shield. Yeah, burn that card. Get rid of that. Okay. Bust. Not bust, not really. Not a bust either. We have 2 bust cards and a whole bunch of non-bust cards. We'll hit. I'm going to stay on that, though. We have bust, right? Two cards right there that'll definitely bust us. This one will show us what's coming next. This will go to our hand, this will go to our hand, this will go to our hand. This will give us 4, putting us at 20. We have 2 cards that'll destroy the hand. And we have 5 cards that won't. We're gonna take a risk. Now it's 2 and 4. However, if we do bust, I can remove one of them, right? Hit again. Okay. Play our bounce card. We've still bust. Ugh. But you know what? We got Gerald back, so we can now burn another card. And if it's another cardiovascular, it's going to be good for us. So we're going to take damage. Nothing we can do about it. And unfortunately, we can't play these without an advantage. So we're going to get the Terminate, the Tower, and then the Kingmaker, which we can't play. If he gets the throwing card again, he wins. He's at 44. The throwing card is here. It's in my discard, so it's coming up. Okay. Card to play. Break limits on play. Double the value of a played card for this encounter. That's bad. That's actually bad, right? Because if we play this... Oh, we probably get to pick. It doesn't say random. We probably get to pick. If we play this card, we will have to double either the jack, which will bust us, or we could double the tower, which will become an 8. So 18, and this would make it 19. You can play Sweep the Leg, unplay, set foe's max score to 20, and set yours to 22 for this encounter. That's interesting. Scratch. On play, deal 3 damage. Increase the damage of all your scratch cards by 2 this encounter. That's an interesting... Get a whole deck of scratches? This would put us at 16. This would put us at 17, right? Expulsion. 0. Deal and take 2 times more damage. Oh, man. I'm going to take the Break Limits card, and we're going to double the value of the tower. I can double any of these? Oh, I can double one of his. Oh, I can double one of his. I could make this an 18 for the whole encounter, which will make him bust a lot more often, won't it? Basically, if he pulls that card, he's going to bust, or he's going to have to stay where he is on an 18. This changes things. It's going to make him bust this turn as well. So we're going to do 15 damage. I like it. Let's do it. Okay, he's at a 19 right now, so he's going to stand. Nice, now his shield is lower than your health. Yeah, true, but not by much. I could play the Kingmaker right now, and we would get a 20. But then we would lose our loyalty card for the rest of this encounter, which I think might be okay, because it's not doing much for us. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Which also puts us at our max here, but we've got nothings, which means we're not going to get any bonus off of it. We'll at least not lose that hand. Yikes. 19, we like it, we like it, we stay. He bust! Ooh, his shield's coming down. His shield is coming down. Because, guess what? He played an 18! Great how that works out, right? Now, we just need to get rid of this card, so he'll stop gaining shield. And then, guess what? If he doesn't have shield anymore, and he can't get shield, this card, all of a sudden, doesn't become dangerous. If his shield is 0, he does no damage to us. It's just an ace. That swaps hands. A hand-swapping ace. Okay. He's played his cardiovascular. We can play Gerald. That'll put us at 19 and we'll burn it. It's gone. It's gone. His strategy is done. Now, we do still want to get lucky and burn most of his shield before that throwing card comes up, though, right? 13. We have 3 cards, we have 4 cards that'll kill us immediately. Yeah, the cardio and the throwing card is crazy, it is. He busts on 2. The Joker would do nothing because he has no discarded cards at the moment. The ace would put us at a tie. I'm thinking if I stand right now, because we have a good chance of busting. I am gonna stand now and we'll hope he busts! Shield is gone! His gimmick has been defeated. And we just gave it to him, so that's good. He can't hurt us. He can't hurt us anymore! I think we play the credit card right now and get a 20. That'll tie. I think I want to do that. A guaranteed tie. He's not going to hit. It will give us a -11 to start with, though. I almost clicked the hit button. I almost did it. That's actually good. Countering out the ace is not bad, because we like 10s, not 11s anymore. Your sword is dull, O Knight of Cartonia. Do you yield? Come back here, I'll bite your knees off. Yeah. Oh, this is weird. I don't want to lock either one of these cards. I don't want to lock an ace or an 11. If we lock the ace, we are completely destroying our 20s combo that we're trying to do with all of our kings and 10s, right? But if we lock the 11, we're also still doing that, because 2 kings is still... It's gonna be a 9, right? I feel like locking the -11 more than the ace. Because if we lock the ace, let's think about it rationally, right? If we lock the ace, hold on, what does this one do? Just like view our stuff. If we lock the ace, we're at an 11 or a 1. Okay, great. So we can go to an 11, right? And then we draw another one and we bust. This might be the mistake of the century. I don't know, but we've just done it. And now we're at 11 again, and I really don't want to draw here. But we're gonna hit. Now I wish we had locked the ace. Actually, no, because I can't set us back to 21, can I? I'm gonna set him to 20. Now our maxes are the same, so if we both get max, he doesn't win. We have 3 cards that kill us. This one doesn't, really, because we'll just hit again. He's bust. He's bust now. Do we take the guaranteed 11? I think we take the guaranteed 11. Oh, 15 because that card goes up. Wonderful. Choose a card to double its value. Would this make it -22? That would be scary. We'd have to go through so many cards to make a value. I could double the break limit. Not great, though. If I double the jack, we bust. Because right now, we're at 3 with this card here. At 10, so it'd put us at, no, it'd put us at 13. But that gives us a permanent 20 card, which is only good if you draw it first. If I double his jack of spades, it's just one more card he's gonna bust on. I like it. I like it. Oh, and 14's gonna make us win. And when we stand, we're gonna get shield. That we don't care about. How can I win? Honestly, I thought you were going to win. He took us all the way down to 35. That's pretty bad. 12? No thank you. Suit yourself. Exploit. Change the suit of any card in your draw pile to another normal suit for this encounter. Yeah, now throw the throwing card. The pie of clubs. Now, we're gonna check. We're gonna pay the 20. Oh, I don't want a pie card. I don't really want the suit yourself card either. I'm gonna skip all rewards. I don't want any of these. I don't think they help us. The Gambler, has he come back down again? Your streak of wins is attracting attention, and you feel that you have overspent your welcome in the basement. Time to leave. We have to play the slime. We gotta fight a slime. It'd be crazy if we skipped the slime. Must fight. What kind of cards does he have? He's got a bunch of normal non-face cards. Get out of jail free card. On play, an instant tie, and then you burn it. Interesting. Get well soon card. On play, lock. On taking damage 3 more times, heal 10 HP and burn. Okay, so if we hit him for like 1 damage, 1 damage, 1 damage, we've done 3 damage, but then he heals 10, so he gets 7 back. But if we hit him for 10 damage, 10 damage, 10 damage, well, he'll still be at a negative 20. It's an interesting card. Actually, it's one of the only like healing cards I think we've really seen. Got a bunch of chalk outlines, the victim card. On taking damage, +1 value to all foes played cards. Oh. Ooh. Is that permanent or just like while they're played? When they go back in your hand, do they go back? I don't know. Cardus Acanthoids, or Acanthoides. On stand, round up. On taking damage, deal quick damage equal to the value of this card. Okay. That should have just been a king. That should have just been a king! 1 damage. Good job, us. Ooh, 21. He also got 21. What a jerk. Although I think I would have taken damage back off of those cactus. Are you seeing what's happening here? Are you watching this? Got an 18. We've spent a lot of our kings already. We're not likely to see another king. I mean, there's 10, a 10, and a 10 potential. 8 to tie, 9 to get 1 damage off, or a whole bunch of things that aren't going to help. We could also lock the 10. Man, what if we locked the Rain Man card? Could we not discard it then because it's locked? That would be neat. Basically what I'm trying to figure out though right now, should I play the Kingmaker, get rid of the 10, makes it a king, and then we get a 20? I'm only gonna do 2 damage though. But I think it's worth it. Yikes. Aha! I don't know if I want my max score to be 22. I'm really not sure about that. I feel like we'll hit max less often. Scratches are dangerous now, too, because he has all these cards that retaliate on taking damage. And if we're doing tiny bits of damage to him, that's really not great. I don't know if I want that card. Now, does it also increase the damage? It says increases damage of all your scratch cards. Does it increase the damage of itself? Because if it does 3 damage this time, but then 5 damage next time, and then 7 damage the time after that, it could be worth it. It might be worth it, right? Or expulsion. Deal and take 2 times more damage. I mean, it's the risky play. Gotta hit him hard. Hammer time? But there is no hammer card. What are you talking about? And we don't have a great card to double. Honestly, I wish he had a big card up here that I could double and make him bust, right? I'm actually thinking scratch. Every time we play it, it's going to increase the damage of its scratch card, so of itself. And if we play the tower again, we could draw another scratch card and have more of them. I don't know. It feels a little risky. We'll try it though. Okay, we have a loyalty card, not going to help us. And then a 4, which is going to put us at 15, and then we bust. That's not great at all. So we'll get to the 4, and we'll stand, and then we're going to get a 15, and that's not great, and we'll stand, and then we'll get a 20. We'll get a 21 because of the roundup, actually. And then we'll have an 8. And coming up. Okay. So... stand on 15. Sorry, stand on 13. Stand on 13, stand on 15. Yeesh. Oh, and he got a 20. But we can't really do much about it. Oh, I guess I could bounce a card out. I could bounce one. So we know that the next card's a 9. I could bounce something out of here. Let's do it. Let's do it. I got the tower card back. And if I play one more, we're gonna hit an 18. I'm contemplating here. So we could hit a 19, I think is what I just said, right? We'd still take damage. If I play the tower card immediately right now, that puts us back at 13. And then I pick another scratch card, right? I pick another scratch card. And it puts us at 15. Big whoop. We're still going to take 5 points of damage, which when we have 35 life might be a big whoop. But we'll do 3 damage to him at the same time, which I guess is going to trigger a tiny bit on his Get Well Soon card. However, it'll boost this card up to 7 damage, and it'll boost the next one up to 5 damage, and then we'll just keep getting them higher and higher. And maybe we kill him with scratches. I'm slightly feeling that plan. It sounds crazy. And I think it is crazy. Yeah, look, it's up to 7 now. We know the next card's a 9. And then, unfortunately, the next card is... the next card is the 6, right? And then we go Jack King. Yes. Ooh, okay, hold up. However, these are going to go into effect, and so we just got... some of our cards just got boosted, right? This is now an 11 of hearts. Okay. This is now an 8. Interesting. But now we get Jack King, which is going to 21 us. On play, instant tie. On play, instant tie did not do what I expected it to. I expected when he played that card, the round would be over and we would both tie. It didn't matter what it was. What it actually did was it put his value to tied with mine, which I dislike immensely, because that means we're only going to do 1 point of damage to him. He did gain a bunch of shield though, so that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Alright, let's hit again. I don't know what's coming up next. I feel like it's the credit card, and then that was the end of what we could see? No, not quite. I have to burn that one. Goodbye. Now it's the credit card. And then I think that was the last card that we could see. So we've got an 8, a rules card, or a Rain Man. We got ourselves a Rain Man. We're gonna stand, we're gonna get a tiny bit of shield, and hopefully he's gonna bust. Nice. But our cards just got more value too. Okay. Okay. Hit again. I don't know. I don't know. I legitimately don't know what we should do. I think I'm gonna set him to 20. I think putting him lower is gonna make his chances of busting higher. So we're gonna try it. Out of 19, he's not gonna hit again. Tied. That's fine. I could get a 20 right now. Yeah. Yup. Don't hit! Oh, we win! We win! Oh, no, we don't! Wait, what just happened? I am so confused. Why do we have 22? Oh, we did win. We made him bust, and then this card increased the value here. This shouldn't have gone up. That shouldn't have gone up. The game was over. We already won. That's weird. Choose a card to add to your deck. Jack Soup? Jackpot! Jackpot! On stand, add 3 random jacks to your draw pile. On discard, burn. We're going all in on these 10s, aren't we? Normal 5. Queen of the Stone Age. Just one of them, though. Only one of the queens. Just one queen. On playing, a card worth 3 or 7, deal 3 damage. Huh. I don't think we have, like, a crazy amount of 3s or 7s, so that's not gonna trigger very often. I like the jackpot. I do. I like getting all these 10s. And then if we set our max to 10 as well, I don't know. Sounds risky. When we set our max down to 20, not max down to 10, max down to 20, it felt like we entered a risky spot, didn't it? Let's see what the hidden card is. An M of nothings. The Master of One. It's a 10. On hit, play a 1 of a random suit. It looks like the wife in the Flintstones. Oh, this one does. Velma, yeah. That, wait, no, Wilma. It's the red hair. I think we're gonna go Master of One. Like, think about it. We put it down. Oh, no, actually, it's kind of good, but it's kind of scary. We put it down and it's a 10. And then we hit, and we get a card, and we get a 1 every time. Oh, it's scary. We'll fill our deck up with 1s as well, won't we? I don't know if I want to put a whole bunch of 1s in our deck. We're going jackpot. Every creature in the basement equally fears and respects Alucard. Time to find out why. Alucard. He's gonna have a whole bunch of drain cards, isn't he? I want to suck the blood from your cards. His name is Dracula backwards. You could figure it out, right? Blood Drinker. What does it do? It's a foil. Blood Donor card. Oh, I thought it said Drinker. It says Donor. Unplay lock. Unplaying a heart worth 1 or more. -1 from its value for this encounter and heal 1 HP. Well, he has a lot of hearts. This is out forever. It's locked. It will -1 from its value though, and then only heal him once. But like every card he plays is gonna get 1 HP back. But all of these cards are gonna start being useless if it goes long, right? What's this one? Unplay, add a Valentine's card, Ace of Hearts, or the 7, the Lovers, it's a tarot card, to your draw pile. Okay, and he's got scratches! I don't love the scratches. I don't love the scratches. At this moment, I don't feel like we have a way to counter this. Not really. Although, if we get our Gerald, we can burn it. Oh. Eventually his cards will get to 0. Eventually, yes, for sure. Oh. It's on play that it loses value. So, like, it's already -1, which is surprising. For whatever reason, in my mind, I figured, oh, at the end of each turn, his cards will lose value. But no, immediately they lose value. I could play this credit card right now and get 21. I think I will. There's 21 damage to you, Alucard. I mean, he's healing back up, though. Lock. Let's lock our ace. You know what I didn't think about? His blood donor card didn't affect our heart, which is kind of good. Let's lock our ace. Scratches. Those scratches are going to be very bad for us. We have so many cards that'll bust us right now. So many. We have a few cards that won't. We're just going to take a tiny bit of damage here. We have to. There we go. 21. But we have some hearts, so we will get some HP back as well. 3 random jacks to our draw pile. And he busts! Oh, wonderful Alucard. Hate that 3. I hate that 3. Ugh. I'm gonna stand here. Yeah. This is the guy that they all fear? He's going down pretty easily, but his HP's steadily rising, right? Every card he plays is gonna be a little bit back. Jeez. Oh, wait, what is this? Monterey Jack? It's cheese. Exploit. Heal 2 HP, and then burn. On stand, +3 healing when exploited this encounter. I guess I don't understand that. If we exploit it right now, we will get 2 HP back, but then it's gonna burn away. Which means if we stand, it's gone, so we shouldn't get anything. But if you stand, you only get the healing when it was exploited. So I'm a little concerned. Not concerned. I just don't know how it works. It doesn't make sense. I'm going to exploit it now, though, and get 2 HP back. And it came out in our favor anyways. Came out in our favor anyways. And I did not get the 3 extra HP. So I don't know how that works. Unless, like, you can stand and then exploit it afterwards, but that doesn't make a lot of sense. I will not override our ace with that king. Means we're taking damage. Means we're taking damage. Okay, Happy Valentine's Day card. Heal both players 14 HP. Wonderful. Undiscard burn, so that's it. It's gonna go away. We just got some shield and some more HP as well. Here's another 21. All hearts is gonna heal us a bunch. Oh, and he busts. And he busts. We're almost back to full life. This is actually a great encounter for us. Look at that, another 21 of hearts. Gonna get us more HP back. Now at 93. This whole round, this whole encounter is turning our favor entirely around. Ooh. Ooh. On play, double the value of a played card for this encounter. Think about it. If we could double the 11 to 22 and get the rules card to change our condition to be 22, we could just stand at the beginning of every turn. 22 life back every turn and probably gonna hurt him every turn. That would be crazy. We can't do that though, not this turn. We could, however, double this to be an 8, right? So 18, 19. However, I kind of feel like I just grab the scratch card and do 3 damage to him right now, and then have a 17, and we hope we just hope he busts or something. I don't know. Yeah, I'm taking that scratch card. We stand on 17 though. Although I could bounce. We might take the ace out, though. I don't want to do that. Stand. $21. We didn't kill him, though, but we did fill our HP up. And diamonds, it grants chips. Hit. A+, beat Alucard at blackjack. I give you an A+ for that performance. What the heck? What are these cards? The foil, -3 of clubs. Okay, so foil, handy at the start of encounter and free to play from hand. Oh, that means this card will be in our hand the beginning of every encounter. All foils, aren't they? King of Space and Time. On play, move all your other played cards to your foe's side, then stand. Only be played if you have a jack in play. We have quite a few jacks, but wow. No. So, like, this is really cool if you have a whole bunch of, like, 13s, like the Witch did, right? The Witch's whole game plan was to fill your hand up with 13s to make you bust. However, if you had a card like this, and you played a whole bunch of 13s or something, you could then move everything over. But then they keep the cards, I'm pretty sure. And I don't know that I want to make them keep the cards. Now, this could also be really good if someone else filled your hand up with bad stuff and you played the bad stuff and then you got rid of it. You still do have to have a jack out on the field to play it, though. Also, the King of Space and Time, this is definitely a Katamari Damacy reference, if you've ever played those games. Definitely a reference to that. -10 of hearts. So, like, the -10 100% save your butt. Right? Could save your butt. Do we think that this will be a foil card too? I think we flip it over and find out. It's a foil Gerald. Meaning, we'll have this in our hand at all times. It's a one-use card. We have to burn it. But we'll always have it available, and we can burn something that we don't like when he plays it. We're going to take it. I think that's a powerful card. Pick your path. We can go to Sandy's Casino. 1 free drink. The dungeon, however, is locked. And Despair is also locked. So I guess we have to go to Sandy's Casino. Here we go. You had heard the rumors of an underground casino running in the tavern, but you never thought it would literally be underground. Enter. Welcome! Enjoy your time here. Lore person. What do you got? A 5 of cups. On play, foe gains 5 shield. Why? Wait, why? When you play it, the foe gets 5 shield. Why would you want that card, ever? We got a rules card. She's got this one, which we've got. Queen of Chess. Move to the foe side and then lock. At the start of the next round, unlock. Interesting. I'm okay with that. She has other face cards, so that's not a big deal. She also has to get out of jail free, and the Diamond in the Rough. Remove up to 10 shield from both players, and then grant 2 chips per shield removed. Aha! We're building shield up, so then I can get chips, I guess. In Stardew Valley, Sandy is the name of the shop owner in the desert who has a casino in the back. That is probably the reference that's being made here. Hey, by the way, you and I'm gonna actually blame your wife, Bomber. It's probably the reason why I'm playing Stardew right now. My wife and I are playing a new game of Stardew with all the new 1.6 stuff added. There's a lot of like new and changed stuff in the game. I haven't played for 4 years or something, so a lot of new stuff. Anyway, let's hit. I like the music here. Good. Okay, 2 damage. Thanks for the shield. Don't quite understand you. Aha. I'm gonna set her max to 20. How's the card draw treating me? It's going well, it's going well. I really think this game is cool. It's just unique. Stardew's a very stressful game for you due to its short day cycle, but your wife finds it relaxing. I think it's stressful too. I will tell you, I have thought on multiple occasions, like, wouldn't it be great if you had a mod that doubled the amount of time for a day? Because a single day is about 15 minutes, right? So if you made a single day 30 minutes, you would feel like you could do all the things you want to do. But I think the whole point of Stardew is to be like, you can't do everything you want to do. Pick the things that are most important for you those days and don't do the other ones. But I will say, if you've got like a lot of crops going, you have to take care of them every day, right? You can't just not take care of them. And then if you want to go mine afterwards, well, you're going to be out of stamina, or you're going to have wasted most of the day. So like, a really interesting balancing act of what do you want to do and how are you going to achieve it. Okay, she put herself at 11, which is actually not good if she draws a 10. We draw a 10 on the other hand. Oh, she drew a 9, but we still win. Yeah, and the energy aspect, it limits the activities. Now, I will say, you can go to the sauna and jump in the pool, right? And then you'll get your stuff back pretty quickly. But it is still, you have to run there. And going like through the bathhouse is like so slow. Hey, by the way, we're up to 15 shield now, so she's gonna use that other card soon. Ooh, the tower! Do we take a scratch? Just so we can start doing, like, small bits of damage to her? Or do I take an expulsion? Now, this expulsion, you only deal and take 2 times more damage, I think, on the turn that you've played the card. Oh, you didn't know that? Ah, now you know. Also, by the way, if you're playing, I don't know if you can do this in single player, but if you're playing in multiplayer, you can go jump into your bed, and if you jump into your bed and say, yeah, just go to sleep, but the other person's still running around, well, you just lay there, right? You will start gaining HP and energy back as well in the bed, but it is much faster to do it in the pool. And when you're in the pool, though, you can't be moving around. If you're swimming around, you don't gain HP or stamina back. You have to just... So I guess try it next time. And actually, the pool goes up pretty fast. You can get, like, a max bar back in under an hour game time, I think. Although it's over an hour if you think about the time it takes you to get in there and leave. That's enough of Stardew. Let's do a scratch. Let's do a scratch. I know that it's only a 2. It's only a 2, and I don't love that it's only a 2, but it does instant damage, and I do like that a lot. By the way, this is the card that rounds up, so she's currently at an 18, and she's not going to stand here, she's going to hit. Just happened. She bust, and on bust, take 5 damage, and then halve the value of the card. So that's what just happened, and now she's at a 16. She will stand at a 16, and this will give her 4. This will put her at 20, which is blackjack. I could burn that card, just get rid of it. But I'm gonna hit first. So that puts us at 10. I'd like to hit one more time, I think. Right? We get another 10. Or an ace. Pretty. Let's hit. 13's not great, though. A 13's not great, though. Boy. What cards do I want to get rid of from her hand, though, right? I don't really care about the rules card. If she changes it around on us, it's not gonna be the end. This queen is interesting because you can switch its side. You can make someone bust with it, right? The diamond in the rough. Remove up to 10 shield from both players, then grant 2 chips per shield. I don't know. Honestly, if I'm gonna burn a card, I'm kind of thinking this jack. This jack is very strong. We have it ourselves, right? This will put us at 16, and it's going to remove 5 from her. No, it's technically going to remove 9 from her, so it's going to make us win. Yeah, I'm just going to stand there. Because she's already stood. She can't do anything. She can't do anything about it. Hit again. Hey, we got our bounce card. By the way, what is the bounce card? Like, what does it look like? Like, what's it modeled after? I don't understand its shape or whatever. Is it a paddle? I'm really not sure. Dang. Garbage. And she stole our shield. Okay, she changed her max to 22. We're at an 18. By the way, she now stands on 18 instead of 16, because she changed. Looks like a white boxing glove. Okay, I can see white boxing glove. I can see it. We stay here, by the way. Yep. You were thinking a diving board? Okay. Could be a diving board. Hey, Astro, how you doing? I'm not sold on anything yet. I really don't know. It's definitely something. Clearly something. You know, I'm blocking like their discard pile, but I don't know if that matters. Otherwise, I'd be blocking my discard pile and maybe how many cards we had left. So I kind of like being on this side better. Random tangent, sorry. She stole the rest of our shield. All right, let's get a king. We're gonna hit our jackpot. I like that. So we're gonna get 21 and get a whole bunch more jacks built up. And then we've got a jack. So we're gonna get a 13. I don't love that, because then we're gonna get Jack and the Beanstalk. So we're gonna get a 13, and we're gonna have to stay at the 13. But then we're gonna get a 10. This goes to our hand. A 17. I don't love that either. We could play the jack and then play the king from our hand and get a 20. But then after that, we're still gonna have to do a 13, right? 13. 13. This goes in our hand, and then we get a 7 for 20, right? Perfect. And then we get an 11, and then we hit. Then we get another 21. Okay, so we hit. We get a jackpot. We stay there. The next turn, we get the Jack of Hearts as our first card, and then we replace it, and then we hit all the way up to 7, and then we go on. Okay. I like it. And she busts. That's big damage to you, floor person. And then we overwrite this one. Stand. Okay, we tied. That's fine. The jack. Oh, hold up. Did our order of cards change because we drew jacks? Because I don't recall that jack being there. Or was it? If the next card is a jack, I think our draw order got screwed up. Yeah, I guess we burn her 9. So if our order is correct, I'm gonna get the credit card, and then I'm gonna get a 7. Our order is not correct, which, okay, we just took 5 damage. We lowered the value of this card. Now it's at 5, and it's gonna round up to 4. So we're still gonna blackjack here. 2 damage. Jack, and then credit card. This looks like the jack that no, this is still one of the other ones. The next one might be the credit card, and then it's the 7. I could play the 7, we could get a 17, we might be okay, or I could just play the credit card right now. Change our max to 22. 1 damage. Okay. $17. If I stand, we're gonna gain 4 shield, which is not bad. If I hit, we're gonna do 4 damage and lose the 11. And she's already at 21. So I think I'm gonna hit. I think we have to stand here, right? We don't have to. I could hit, because it'll go to a 1, right? What's left? Just a king? That's not great. We stand, we'll start with the king. I think that's a good idea. The scratch will kill her immediately. Not bad for a beginner, she says. I think we're a pro at this rate. Why do we have an exclamation up there? Choose a card to add. A normal jack of clubs. An SD card. That is changing the bounds of what a card could be. An SD card. It's a 0, but on play, move top card from draw pile to your hand. Then lock this card. Unlocks when the drawn card is played. That gives us utility. I like that a lot. The Q card. Move any of your played or discard cards to the bottom of your draw pile. I'm not a huge fan of that. Actually, I like this SD card a lot, so let's just pick it. I love that you're shuffling a stack of normal cards, and then somehow there is an SD card also being shuffled in there. Kind of weird. Okay. Let's see here. We've already played the Gambler. We've already played the Poker Player. But the Poker Player did say to come back again in the casino, I think she said, right? So let's go ahead and try it. Blackjack again? Well, at least let me use my poker cards. Okay, she definitely has a different hand now, so I think she probably had these before. She's a cheater. The misprinted card on play, set value to 6, then add a 7 of spades to your hand, and then it rounds up. If the SD card is played with the one that does damage based on how many cards are played, it's an auto +1. Yeah. It kind of is, yeah. A baseball card. She said poker cards. That's not a poker card. Permanent -1 value when you discard it, but when the value is 0, shred the card, then permanently add a card sleeve and an old baseball card to your deck. Interesting. A booster pack. Add 5 random cards to your hand. One of them will be a foil. Oh. Dimbo. Play a max of 5 cards. On stand, gain 4 chips for each of your played cards. Interesting. Credit card again, loyalty card, business card, or swap stuff. The yellow card, also new. Mark one of your foes' played cards with a yellow card. Then add a red card to your draw pile. The red card, on play, will burn any of your foes' played cards that are marked with a yellow card. Ooh. Okay. You love the special cards, they're very fun. They are! That's why this game is so fun. So, a lot of people are going to compare this game to Balatro. By the way, I didn't play Balatro. I think I would like Balatro. But the interesting thing about Balatro is that it's still, at the end of the day, kind of poker with changing rules, but it's still kind of poker, right? But, like, this game here is blackjack, but at the end of the day, it's blackjack with all sorts of random crap thrown in, which makes it, like, so much different. Honestly, I feel like every game that you play of this, you're probably going to have a completely different hand, a completely different deck, and it's going to feel different, right? Right? Like, every time you play this, you're going to get different cards in your hand and different combinations of cards that work well together or spell your demise. And that's why I think this game is so cool and probably super replayable. And also, we don't know. Right now, we can only start with the hearts. But then eventually we can start with the next suit up and the next suit up and the next suit up. What if eventually we can, like, craft our own beginning hand? That could really change the game, too. A transit card. Exploit, move any card from your draw pile to your foe's draw pile, then discard the card. Okay. Hit. This is a great start. And we stand, because we're going to hit 21, and which she did too, I guess, but still. That should have been a 10. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Why did she mark the 3? Is it random? I would have marked the ace. We're at a significant risk of busting if I place another card, right? this could get out of control. Right? Every time she plays that yellow card, she's going to get another red card. Every time she plays that yellow card, she's going to mark one of our cards, and eventually we could have no cards left. We could. I don't think that's going to happen, but we could. I could play this right now and burn this, and she'll never get another yellow card. In fact, I think that's a good idea. This feels like a card that you build your deck around, almost. Now it's gone forever. She still has a red card. She'll still play the red card and my 3 will go away. But then that red card from here on out will only be a 2. Yeah, why did she mark the 3? Very weird. Anyways, we are gonna stand on a 17. Haha, she bust! Okay. We get the bounce, we get the ace, we get the credit card, which I could play immediately to get 21. I like that. And then we do 17 and we stay on 17. Oh, no, this one goes to our hand. And then we get 7, and then we overwrite it as a 10, and we get 20, and then we get Queen, Jack as another 20, and then the 6 does whatever the 6 does. Okay, so we're gonna get the ace, we're gonna play the credit card, we're gonna overwrite the 7, got it. No valid target. Burn any of your foes' played cards that are marked with yellow. Oh, and it can't burn the card unless it's played! Meaning the red card is kinda useless, because like it's in our discard pile. Huh. Okay. It's a thing? One damage. Ooh, and then we get the 11. I forgot about the 11. That screws things up, doesn't it? Because we're going to get the 7 and then the king I wanted to use. She played the booster pack, which added 5 random cards to her hand. One of them a foil. She played the Heart of Threes. If you already have a score of at least 18, heal 3 HP. And then she played the Cardus Acanthoides. On stand, you round up. On taking damage, deal quick damage equal to the value of this card, which is 2. -5, a 9, and then she got a 21. That was a risky play, and it did not pan out for her. Okay. If I play this king on the 7, we're gonna get a 20 minus 11. That puts us at 9. And then I'm gonna actually get the queen to pop up, right? I'm gonna do that. Or, let's think about it for a second. No, I think that makes sense. Swap that, and then I hit one more, and then we stand. 19 damage. Now I think I have a loyalty card and a 6 left. Does that sound right? Loyalty card 6? That loyalty card. I'm gonna exploit it once. She's up to 20. We're gonna get the 10, oh, and then we're gonna get the 6, aren't we? I don't love that. And that was the last of what we knew. So what else? What's next is completely unknown. A lot of busting, though. I could play our bounce card immediately, right? If I played the bounce card, if it removes the loyalty card, it didn't change anything. If it removes the jack, it changes the stuff a little bit. If it removes the 6, it changes it quite significantly. Let's do it. Bounce. Okay. Just the jack. Now we're at 11. This is perfect. Let's hit a 10. We did. We did! Like, this game is just a big puzzle, and that's why it's awesome. It's what cards do I have next? What can happen? It's a luck-based puzzle, but it's a puzzle. What are my possibilities? What am I aiming for? You're coming up with strategies. You're coming up with odds. What are the chances of me hitting the thing that I want to hit? And then you go for it, and then sometimes it pans out, and it feels awesome. Right? And now we have a jack we can play whenever we want. Ooh. Okay, hold on. The SD card has been played. Move the top card from your draw pile, which happened to be the Rain Man. This'll stay here until we play the Rain Man. Now, I need 2 advantage to play the jack and then the Rain Man. I did not become a gambler. We should talk about that real quick, right? I'm not saying that I think gambling is necessarily bad, but I think you should only do it if you fully understand the risks and if you have the money to dispose, right? Like if you're gonna go to a McDonald's and spend $40 on a single burger, well, that's fine. But if you want to go to the slot machine and spend $40 on the slot machine, well, that's fine too, right? But if you are the person who can't just spend that $40, and you got to keep spending and spending because you might hit big, well, all of a sudden, gambling is not a thing you should be participating in, right? It's basically like if you know that you can go and spend a set dollar amount, and that dollar might be $10, like it might not be anything, right? But if you can set that dollar amount in your mind, that is something that you're willing to pay for entertainment, that you could have paid to go to a baseball game or a movie theater or whatever, but your entertainment was to go to a casino, and then walk away when that money's gone, or walk away when you doubled it or something, even if doubling it's, $20, then you're golden. You're fine. You can go have a good time. Fortunately, there's a lot of people who can't do that. I am not one of those people that gets carried away with throwing money away at the chance of winning something. I'm actually the exact opposite. I'm so risk adverse that I do not want to put the money in there. Now, I have on occasion, like legitimately on occasion, the most money I think I've ever spent my entire life, like over my entire life on like a slot machine is probably $40 over multiple times I've been to a slot machine. Because again, I'm super risk averse. I don't want to lose that money. Playing the slot machine isn't really that fun. Experiencing it once or twice is okay. Now, that being said, I did play in a poker tournament one time, and that was probably like $100 to enter. I don't quite remember. I went, my father went, and my best friend at the time went, so there were 3 of us, and I'm trying to remember how many people entered. It was a couple hundred people. I made it all the way to position 21, which wasn't enough for a payout. But I lasted quite a long time in that poker tournament. My friend who went with me dropped out super early, unfortunately, super early. And my father made it to like 7th place or something, so he actually came out with money, which was kind of cool. That was quite a few years ago. Quite a few years ago. I forgot what we were doing. Okay. If I had one more advantage, I could play the Jack, and then I could play the Rain Man, and immediately have a 21, which is powerful. But we need one more advantage to get that, right? In order to get that, I have to be able to beat her, at least for one more turn here. So I think we hit. We have the ability, though, that if we draw another 10, we could just play the Rain Man immediately. Look at that! Move any card from your draw pile to your foe's draw pile. Could I also exploit this? I don't know what I'd want to put in their hand, though. Probably nothing. I'm just going to play Rain Man and get 21. And then the SD card will also go into our discard. We can eventually get it again. Ooh, okay. You were never able to get into poker. Your friends say you're too honest to play and bluff and such. Yeah, that could be a thing. You know, at the end of the day, right? Playing poker, first off, like, it can be about bluffing, 100%. And I would say if you're going to be like a professional poker player, you have to be able to bluff. But you can play poker in a manner in which you only play cards that have a winning chance, right? Fold, 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 fold. Aha, this is a potential chance of winning. Play. See what the river is, right? See what the flop in the river, and then maybe fold, because, oh, whatever I needed didn't come up. And if you just play the cards that have winning chances, you have a decent chance of getting some money. But the thing is, the longer you sit at a certain table with the same amount of people, and they all know you're only going to play cards that are winning, they'll start folding against you, because they know that, like, hey, this person's probably not playing if they don't have something. Flopping river, I lost you. When you play poker, I play Texas Hold'em, right? So you get 2 cards, and then the flop is the 3 cards that the dealer puts on the table. I think they call it the flop because they put the 3 cards down and then they flip it over so that they all go at the same time. That's the flop. The river card is the card after that, and then I don't remember what the 5th card is. Only casino-style card game you've ever played with spades, Astro says. And you were pretty good in your group. I feel like I've played spades before, but I couldn't tell you how you play it anymore. I don't remember. The 4th card is the turn, the 5th is the river. Thanks, James. It's been many years since I played poker. Many years. I know people play hearts too, and I don't know how to play hearts. I used to know, I don't anymore. One more tangent. There was this card game that in high school, my friend group played relentlessly for a period of time, and it was called Mao. Okay? Mao as in, like, I think the Chinese Emperor Mao. So if you wanted to play, okay, you would sit down at the table, and they would deal you in. You would say, how do I play? And they would give you a card. No, I don't understand. They would give you a card. The whole premise of Mao was no one's allowed to tell you the rules. You just have to play the game and start picking up on the rules as you're playing it, right? And eventually everyone knows the core set of rules, but the thing with Mao was the winner of the card game got to make a rule, adjust a rule, remove a rule, and not tell anyone, so then the next time comes around, everyone else is still sort of in the dark again. And I think the whole gameplay was to have 0 cards in your hand. So every time you made a mistake, every time you did something illegal, you would get a card, which would add to your hand, which made you less likely to win. You loved Mao, you played that so much, and then that's the thing too, right? Because rules changed, your group's like set of rules were probably so much different from the next person over. And there was a default rule set that like a brand new game could start with, but I don't know if anyone ever played with the same default rule set either. We were into it for a good chunk of time. I feel like it was my junior year of high school. We played it a lot. Anyway, let's hit. Got a 10. I could play the jack and we get immediate 20, but I say we go for another jack. We got plenty in there, right? I guess we have to lock the 10. 19, we stay. We win! No, we tie. Wait, why did we tie? What did they have? I'm not sure. Bomber, did that explanation of Mao line up with your experience of Mao? Because I could see it not. I'm standing on a 14. I knew we were going to lose, but... Oh, we would have had 18. 19, 20, 21. I could have... Do I want to increase our max score to 22? That feels risky. Your group had a rule where if 3 6s were played in succession, you would all say something in a deep, growly voice. Yeah, like, the rules that would come up were crazy. But the whole point of Mao was, you're not allowed to tell the rules. I feel like we usually had a rule that was like no talking. So if you talked, bam, card. That might be default. I don't even remember. But it worked out well for when someone new wanted to play. like you would gauge how long a person would actually want to keep playing the game based on like how quick they got that first rule. I say something, card. They say something, card. They say something, card. If they shut up there, they might be good. If they get 10 more cards, they might not make it. You believe no talking was default? Yeah. Okay. It's been since high school that I played that game as well, so I definitely don't remember most of them. Most of the rules that were default, or even the ones we had come up with. We all know that I like the scratch card. We all know that I like it. But what if I double the 10? Okay? If I double the 10, well, we're gonna bust this turn. Hands down, we bust. But then every turn later, we just stand on a 20 every single hand. Does that make us win? Is that stupid? I feel like that's stupid. But I'm gonna do it. It was as stupid as far as it went to our victory. Thanks for the game. See you next time. Yeah. Use a card to add to your deck. The blank card on first play, set value between 1 and 11. Weird. I don't know if I like that. I don't like the suit yourself card. Lightning of the Fourth Kingdom. It's an 11 with Foresight 1. Deal 3 damage if the revealed card has a value less than 6. Ooh. The revealed card is likely going to be high. I feel like most of our cards are about a 10. But I'll tell you what. Always know, like, you play this card and then you always know what's coming up next. It's very powerful, just on its own, right? And it's an 11. I like it. I like it. We're gonna take it. It's dimly lit down here, and there are no clocks. What time is it? You mumble to yourself. We're going to the Crown and Anchor. Feeling lucky? Bet 21 chips on at least one symbol. If the die rolls that symbol, you win a prize. No clocks, just like the real casino! Are we to believe that the die is going to have one of each of the... Oh, hold up. Heal 10 HP. Add a chosen face card to your deck. Win back 100 chips. Add a chosen spade card to your deck. Choose a card to permanently remove. Add a chosen club card to your deck. Hey, it's 21 chips. Let's throw 21 away and see what happens here. Oh, you can actually put multiple down. So right now we have a 1 in 6 chance of winning if the die is evenly distributed. You know what? We have 500 chips left. Let's go on here. Those are all good ones. Alright. 10 HP back? Sure. We'll take it. We can go again? Already won with the symbol, though. So maybe, can the symbol come up again and we can't win on it? I don't know. We're done there, though. Could I bet on all of them? It looked like I could have, yeah. Roulette? I feel like we should go after the gambler, but let's see what roulette's like. Time to spin the wheel! Pay 21 chips to spin the wheel. Permanently changes the value of all your standard non-face cards to the roulette result. That's... But it's only your standard non-face cards, right? So, like, Gerald shouldn't change, right? He should still always be a 3. But we definitely have, I think, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, and a 7. I guess we also have an 8 and a 9, don't we? That we still have in our hand. Those would all change. So would the 10. Was 10 HP for 63 chips worth it? I don't know. We're not using the chips on anything else, are we? So yes, I'm gonna say it was worth it. I don't like this. The ambiguity is too big and we don't know what all the values are, right? Like, what if your value could be 45? Leave. The ambiguity was too big. Let's fight Rain Man. Is he gonna have the Rain Man card that we have? I'm an excellent card counter. Started with a foil 10 and a foil 8. Interesting. What else has he got? Oh. Okay. So if he hits again, he has more than a 50% chance of busting. He does have a decent chance of getting a 3. Which will put him at 21. And on stand, the roundup cannot bust. So... Huh. Like, I could burn his 10, right? I don't know if that's a good one to burn, though. If I burn the 8 and he draws a queen, well, that puts him at something better. I don't think we burn anything. Let's see how it goes. If anything, I might want to burn these cards. I'm not sure. Yeah. we still got the Geralt card. Okay, let's think about it. The 10 works really well with the queens. Okay. He gets a queen in the 10. Wonderful. He's got a 20. The 8 works well with the queen if only you then draw the pie card afterwards, right? Otherwise, it's not super great. So let's get rid of the 10. I feel like it's the stronger card. However, if you draw the 10 or a queen and then you draw the pie card, well, you're kind of low then too, and you're probably going to hit again and you might bust. So having like more cards that might bust is good too. But it's too many 20s, I think. I think it's too many 20s. Let's get rid of the foil then. Now he's back to 18 again, which we expected. I don't want to lock this card. Because we only burn on play, which means that we just have a permanent 3 now. That's garbage. There's 21. I'm gonna risk it. This feels bad, but I'm gonna risk it. Oh, we can get rid of this card next. I could play this one and get rid of the 10. We're gonna. Goodbye, Queen. Stand. That's right, Rain Man. Take that. And then Kingmaker. Wait. typically, what happens is we change the card into a king. Yeah. We change the card into a king, and then we play our king. So we have a 20. That's what happens every time. But this time, when we changed the card into a king, it became the king of gold. The next card you play this round becomes a random diamonds card for this encounter. It became the half of diamonds, which means we're never going to get this encounter, that king back again that goes on our hand, which is kind of garbage. Half of diamonds. On play, set value to 0, but on stand, it rounds up. That's not bad, though. Right? We're currently at 10, but when we stand, it'll be 11, so if we draw a 10, we'll get 21. Not terrible. Yeah, look at that. Stand, we should hit 21. Which we did. And now we... Uh-oh. Every card is gonna get changed to a diamonds card? I think we've lost. Goodbye loyalty card, what did you become? The Price Co. membership card. On play, add 12 of a random suit to your hand. Exploit, -4 to the value. I could exploit it right now, and if I exploit it right now, we'll not be bust anymore. I have to. Now we have to hope he busts, right? He won't. He's gonna have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. He's gonna match us. Oh no! He will bust. He will bust, because those two cards don't round up until you stand, and before they rounded up, he was below 19, so he was gonna have to hit again. Uh-huh. We have to get rid of this card, though. We have to get rid of it. This is just too crazy. Although now we're at 11 again. Play this and we'll be at 21. He's also at 21, dang it. Can't believe we're just changing everything to a random diamonds. 16. There's 4 cards that are okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 that are bad. Those are okay-ish. But a bunch more that are bad. And. Okay, so that card that changes that one card into a random king is super risky now that we know about the King of Gold. -6 of diamonds? Sure. King is active for the whole... It's locked, yeah. It is. However, I could bounce it out. It's a possibility. Actually, if we hold on to the bounce, and I play the bounce... If I play the bounce, when this is the only card up there, we're guaranteed to get it in our hand, and it's gone. Dang, he got a 21. Oh, bounce it out. Get rid of it. Okay. Now we're in a position to do something. I could make this an 8. I could make this a 2. I think I want to do this. Oh wait, set foe's max score to 20 and yours to 22. He actually has a good chance of hitting 20, doesn't he? He has a good chance at 20. That's bad. I think I grabbed Scratch. I think I grabbed Scratch. We take Scratch a lot, but I feel like it's worth it. Well, he's probably going to hit 21, isn't he? Maybe I should have lowered his max to 20. Too late now. Click here, or the back button to dismiss the preview. Okay, so the next card is 100% the 9. Why? I don't know what just happened there. He was at 11. Oh, yeah, and then he just added 3. Okay, fine. He's gonna hit again and he's gonna bust, right? No, he's gonna hit again and he could be at 14, 15, 16, 17. But if he gets 17, he has to hit again and then he'll bust. So he's going to bust this turn, 100%. And the next card that we have is a 9. We did not deal damage because it was a 9. We do deal damage. 20 makes all of his pie cards bust or low roll, doesn't it? But he has 1, 2, 3. I guess he only had 3 10s. So maybe that was the play. In my mind, he had too many possibilities of hitting 20. Maybe he didn't have that many possibilities. By the way, this card is still locked, so if I put it back up there, it's going to stay forever. So we don't want that. Ooh, that's good. We're going to stand on that 20. He's going to bust. Nice. Nice. Rain Man, you're going down. I have the possibility of setting him back down to 20 again right here. There is one other thing to consider. If we set his max to 22, he currently stands on 19. It might make him stand on 20, which might make it even easier for him to bust. I don't know. Let's do 20. We'll see how that works for him, because I don't think it's going to. There's that bust. We will stand on 13 and do guaranteed damage. Ace, and we'll play a 10. Victory. I'm an excellent card counter. Are you? Choose a card to add to your deck. A guaranteed scratch that's always in our deck? I don't mind it. Our deck is getting kind of big, though. Jack in a box. Exploit, close the box and set the value to 0. If already closed, then open the box and set the value to 10 of a random suit. A Kanban card. Move 1 of the bottom 3 cards from your draw pile into your hand, to then be used whenever you want. Like, the Kanban's very utility focused, right? But we have to have an advantage to play the card out of our hand. The scratch is just guaranteed damage. It's a low number value. Let's reveal. The King Cobra. On play, we take 3 damage. Then, you deal 2 damage for every king you currently have. How many kings do we have? We have a few kings, don't we? We have more jacks. Jacks are way better. Like, if this was deal damage for every jack we have. But this is guaranteed damage to us as well, and I don't love that. I'm feeling Kanban. Every lane curves, bends, meanders along, pushing you to the next game to be played. Oof. I look over, I see we're hitting a pretty heavy frame drop section. Do apologize. Let's take the shortcut. Look! I found a tunnel that leads to the VIP area. No pass needed, says the thief. This untrustworthy figure claims to have found a shortcut to the other side of the tavern. Will you go through? Split. Take the shortcut, or stay the course. Let's do it. I have to see what happens. Like, they make it so obvious that this guy is probably not trustworthy, but I think we see what happens. Oh, we did actually go to the VIP area. The celebutant knows the receptionist and can get you into the head office. Okay. Sure. Are you into crypto? My friends just told me about Chipcoin. No, we're not into crypto. Wow. She only has 10s. That's it. I guess she has an SD card, but it's also a 10. She can throw the queens over to our side to try to make us bust. But then we eventually get the queen and we can try to bust her as well. Like, it's a back and forth. We also can burn some of her cards. This'll be interesting. Can she exploit, like, whenever she wants to? Because, like, I have an advantage card, but I don't see any way for her to exploit. Oh, the jumping jack is also on hit or exploit. Move to foe side. That's scary. Do I burn one of her cards now? She's gonna get 20 no matter what, right? Like, she's 100% gonna hit again and get a 20 if I burn the queen. And if she hits, this jumping jack moves to our side. Switch it over to the YouTube, James? Yeah, the YouTube is maybe better. Maybe? Let me know. Let me know. Bomber, I see your message now too. Both are buffering consistently. We had a really good long stretch of stability. Now we're back to meh again. I'm burning the jumping jack. I knew she was gonna get another one, and does say that she stands on 17 though, but like the smart play is to hit right now. Smart play would have been to hit, because she would have been guaranteed to get a 20 anyways. Okay, loyalty card, King of Hearts, 3, Jack, and the Beanstalk. That's a really good one. The card Sleeve. We could card Sleeve the Jack and the Beanstalk if we play our hand right. That's actually really great. But I'm trying to think how to play this correctly. So, if we get the king right here, and then we'll be at 19, so we're gonna lose 1 HP. Then the next turn I do 3, and then jack, puts us at 13. And then we lock it, and then I get this king to my hand. Oh, no, that's not the hand one. That's King of the Hill. We already have the hand one. So we get 13, but this is technically 17, because we're going to round up 4 times, right? So 17 is still not really a winning hand against her 20s. But then we're going to get a king and an 11, and a 6. If the revealed card is less than 6, it's exactly 6. So, but we'll have a 21, so that's good. And then we'll change the rules a little bit. Okay, so hit here, we hit this one, and then we stand, and then we hit these 3. Oh, this is wrong. Because we're going to hit these 3, and I'm going to stay with the jack, right? And then we're going to get this king with jack, and then we stand there. We get the 11 with jack, and we stand there. And then we get the 6 with jack, and we stand there. Yeah, perfect. Okay, we got it. However, things change a tiny bit, right? I could exploit this card right now, and we get 21. If I exploit this card right now, we get 21. However, that messes things up a little bit, because then the next card is a king. We go king and then 3, and we don't want to stay there. I'm gonna hit again. We're not gonna exploit it. We stand on the 19. We're gonna do the original plan, because I really want to lock that jack. I think that's really gonna help us. We're gonna have to take a little bit of damage up to it, though, right? Lost the jack. Then we stand. Tiny bit of damage, but now we get a king. What? Oh man, I didn't realize this. When it rounded up, that changed its base value. So it was no longer a 10, it was a 14. And then we drew the 10, and we got 24 and bust. This could be very bad. This could be very bad. On the flip side, if we keep standing with the jack, it's going to keep getting 4 points every turn, and eventually it will be worth 21, and we could just stand on 21 every turn. Right, it's worth 11 right now. Shoot, what was next? I don't remember what's next. Is the next value 10? No, it's an 11. That's right, it's an 11. Whoa, that's right, the jumping jack just happened. I think I want to raise her value, right? She has 20 every time. So if I make her 20, then we're in trouble. I don't feel like I want to change mine. Does that make sense? She's always going to hit 20. Every time she's going to hit 20. We don't have to worry about her ever hitting 21 or 22. But if I make her 20, then all of a sudden she's going to be getting her bonus every time. We don't want that. I could change my value to 22 to make it less likely for us to bust. Hey, refresh the stream. It looks like we're back to green again. So, you want to be up to date. This one feels tricky. If I set her value to 22, I think she stands on 18, so that doesn't change anything, really. I don't know. I'm going to set mine to 22, I guess. Hit. It's an 18. We're going to stop there. Because this will also raise our value. Okay, good. We do 2 damage. Now a 9. 17. It's going to give us a 21. Okay. I think we're gonna chip away at her here. This feels like a winning strategy. We're now at a 13. If I hit now, though, we have a chance of drawing one of these guys. And I don't want to draw one of those. Honestly, if I just stand, right? We're gonna go to 17. And then we'll go from 17 to 18, 19, 20, 21. And then turn after that will be 22 every time. So we're gonna take a loss on this hand. And then we're gonna win every turn after this. Right? We win every turn now? I guess if a jumping jack makes it over, we're in trouble. Locked in! Win with a blackjack while all your played cards are locked. That was an achievement. Right, as long as she doesn't draw this card first, we're okay. But we're only whittling her away. Just whittling. Shields and spades have at least 100 shield. I didn't see our shield value going up every time. Because, right, we're blackjacking, if you will, spades every time, and spades are shield. Okay, so she made us bust, which dropped the value of our Jack and the Beanstalk card. So this turn I will draw one. Ooh. This, right, moves to our hand. I can have a 10. I can have Gerald. I can have the Rain Man. I get the Rain Man in my hand. Then I can make it 22. Right? I just play it immediately and it becomes 22. But then our main card doesn't go up any in value. If I get Gerald, I could burn a card, and the cards we really want to burn are her jumping jacks. Yeah, this will work, but it's going to take a little bit. I say we get the Gerald. It's only going to work if she plays it like the jumping jack first. That's what I'm feeling like. See, now my option... Oh, wait. All of her jumping jacks are in my hand. She can't win anymore. I mean, she's going to win this turn. That's fine. She has 3 queens and an SD card. That's it. 3 queens and an SD card. I could burn it, but it doesn't matter. If anything, you know what though? I will still play it so we don't lose as much shield. We're gonna lose shield. Who cares? Oh, I could burn the SD card. She had an SD card that she started with. That's how she got it. I'm gonna burn her SD card. I don't know why. It's not gonna matter. Damn it. Nope. Tiny bit of damage to my shield. Oh, wow. This one will be a 19, right? 90 damage to my shield, and now I win. It's the longest, like, victory ever, right? But without her jumping jacks, she can't make us bust anymore. This is it. This is all she can do. Lose 2 HP every turn, and we gain 1,000,000 shield. This is a crazy combo. And here's the thing. We didn't understand how this card worked until now. We had part of the knowledge. Yeah, it rounds up. We didn't have the knowledge that that round up stays on the card. So when you lock it, you can guarantee it you get your max. Just crazy. If you can lock that card. We just got another one. Advantageous. Have at least 21 advantage. There we go, 21 advantage. And she loses right now. Famous for being famous. Beat the Celebutante at Blackjack. Wait, do I have to disclose that I'm here to promote Chipcoin? Well, you just did. Choose a card to add to your deck. You know what? This card's not terrible. Having one more of these in there just gives us more opportunity to influence our hand correctly. I think I take it without even looking. It doesn't hurt. That card can't hurt us. The only way it can hurt us is if the opponent steals it. Near the entrance to the office, you spot the fortune teller. What are they doing here? That would have been a very difficult encounter, though. Because she was 20 every time, and the ability to make us bust, right? That could have been a challenging encounter. Now, you know, there was one other thing we could have done. We could have used our advantage, I think, send her queens over to our hand, to our pile, and then that would have stayed in our hand, and then eventually she wouldn't have had any cards left. And I don't know what would have happened then. She would have been drawing zeros? I don't know. I foresaw meeting you again. Let's discover the rest of your fortune. Oh. The card we took is gone, but are these going to be new? Oh, it's the Judgment card upside down. Missing your chance. Doubt. And it's the Devil card upside down. Violence, extraordinary efforts, and predestined fate. So, Judgment XX, on play, a random card that has on discard burn. So play a card that has on discard burn. Okay. It's a random card, though. So we don't even know what it'll be. It's not a random card from our hand. I think it's just a random card that has that effect on it. Could be anything. Could be very big, very small. We have no idea what would happen. It's a very random chance. Now, if you remember, the right side up Judgment card makes it so that a burned card can come back to your hand or your deck. The Devil, when it was flipped upside down, meant ties resulted in losing HP. We didn't know if it was only for us, only for the enemy, or for both. What does the Devil do right side up? On winning, with max score, deal 6x the damage. Otherwise, at the end of the round, take 6 damage. Oh. Okay. Granted, this is only like, unless it gets locked, it's only for one turn. But you have to hit a max score, or take a bunch of damage. It's only 6 damage. If you hit max score, you do a lot. Hey Darth, how you doing? I think I want to go with the upside down Judgment. It's going to add some randomness to our deck. But this one feels like you're more likely than not going to take damage. So let's go with this one. How you doing tonight? Pick your path. We can go to the head office. Hope is up ahead as well. So I think, you know, this says the VIP area is completed. We weren't there. We were actually in the casino. I think That thief led us to a different zone entirely, and so now we've technically completed VIP area and not casino. Because these were also different locations. I wonder how many different paths this game actually has. Seems like a lot. Okay. The head office. Tapping keys, poorly maintained furniture, and underutilized potential. This is the head office. Right here. I hate this job. I hate this job. Okay. Enter. The reception. Why is she a Medusa? She's a Medusa. Welcome! She has lots of zeros. Lots of zeros. And then she has a King Cobra. Okay, take 3 damage, then deal 2 damage for every king you currently have. Every time she plays this, she will take 3 damage, but deal 4 to us. Because she has 2 kings. The Kingmaker. Transform any other of your... Oh my goodness. The combo of the King Cobra and the Kingmaker? She can make all of these zeros kings. It's gonna take a little bit, but she'll make them all kings, and then this will start doing tons of damage. Yeah. You better go to sleep and close those eyes or the Medusa might get you. Have a good night, Bomber. But we can burn it. We can burn the King Cobra, we can burn the Kingmaker, either one of them. In fact, burning the Kingmaker is probably the better card to burn. Okay. Hit. Our next card is a 10. That's bad. It'll put us at 22. I guess we have to stand. However, I could burn the King Cobra right now. But if I burn the King Cobra, she's still going to start getting bunches of kings. If we leave the King Cobra and we burn the Kingmaker, what'll happen is she'll have a different king that's hopefully a normal king. And then she'll have this one. So she'll still take 3 damage and deal 4 damage to us, right? But if we burn the King Cobra and we leave the other one up, she's going to start getting more and more kings. And one of them could technically be the King Cobra because it says a random king. But even if they were all normal kings, eventually she's going to have a whole bunch of normal kings and she'll start hitting 20s. So we're going to hold on to this. Stand to this turn, because we know the next one... too big. Dang, I couldn't burn it because of how things went. Oof. Okay. Hit. There's our jack. When we stand... Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. If we stand, right, we get 3 more jacks, so we're gonna hit one more time and hopefully get an ace. Oh, or we can take the Rain Man, that's fine too. We'll get some shield, not very much, and then we'll get a bunch of jacks in our deck. But yeah, so we're seeing how this works now, right? And what I mean by that is she's gonna keep playing those zeros until she hits the Kingmaker, basically, or the other kings. Kingmaker's coming up, and the real problem is it's handy, so like our ability to play this is limited. What do we got next? The Jack of all trades. So that's new. It's just all suits. Okay, so that's gonna put us at 20. I guess we stay there. We get the Kanban card. Wonderful. And then we're gonna have, so we're gonna stand here. Then we're gonna have a 14. We can change her rules. I guess to make it 22? I'm not sure about that one just yet. So if we go 14 and then we get 15, 19, not bad. 19, 20, 21. If we draw the scratch, Or if we put ourselves to 22, we can draw the 3. No, because that will lower her to 20. We can't do that. Let's see. I think we do it this way. I'm just not sure about this rules card. I set our score to 20. Will that help us or hurt us? And then finally, we get that Jack and the Beanstalk card coming up that we really like. I do think we grab that scratch. I think we set ourselves at 22 and then we grab that scratch. So we take the Jack, we'll take the Kanban, and then we'll stand. And then we'll Queen 4 all the way up to the tower, and then we'll stand there. So stand on Kanban, stand on tower, and then draw these 2, yeah. The Kanban was next, right? Oh man, okay, I think so. All right, what do we want to put in our hand? A 7. So here's the thing too, right? The Kanban lets us put a card in our hand, which is great utility. We can use it whenever we want to as long as we have advantage. It does one other thing for us as well, one other very important thing. It lets us take a card out of our deck. We'll never draw that 7. It'll always be on our hand and we never have to play it. It just removes it. Right? That's pretty big. I think it's pretty big. Having a pocket 10 isn't terrible, though. Having the pocket SD card, we would get this, and then we would immediately be able to use it and just get a card off the top to put in our hand. I don't know that I love that, unless we knew exactly what it was. Let's remove the 7. We stand here. And by the way, at any moment, we might play this. I'm going to raise myself to 22. What's this, a 21? Now we're 1 off. I could do this one too, right? But it just sets her score to 20, and that's bad. We don't want her score at max 20. I could get this and double something. Is that good? If I got this, it would put us at 20. I could use it again, and it would put it at 2. That's not helpful. No. We get the scratch. Deal some guaranteed damage. And then we stand here. Yep, she does some big damage to us. Dang, that Kingmaker? Okay. And then we're gonna hit on the Jack, and we're gonna stand here, and this is gonna take it up to 12. She's got 4 left, everybody. 4 left. Can do it. We don't know what our next cards really are, though. Okay, though. We got our own Kingmaker. Neat. Can't use it yet, though. Doesn't really matter what we burn. Do we hit? The Jack kills us. The 10 kills us. The Jack... No, wait. They don't. Because we're at 22. Those are actually all good for us. I think we hit. See what happens. Jack in the box. I like that one too. The 10 is actually what we want to stay on though. Stand. By the way, her King Cobra is actually killing herself. So if she draws that Cobra again, she's dead. She's dead if she draws it. I could, by the way, make this a king and then have a guaranteed 20 this turn, but let's play a tad risky. The loyalty card comes in clutch, I guess. Killed herself. Psst, I hope you take them down. We don't even get dental. She's a Medusa. She probably... Do Medusa have fangs? I feel like Medusa have fangs. All right, we can add something to our deck. This card we saw, to great effect, destroyed an opponent we fought against, right? However, I don't think it should have. On play, add 5 random cards to your hand. Your hand. So, like, they got them in their hand and then they played them all immediately. That isn't the way I think you play this card, right? You get all 5 cards randomly in your hand, or 5 random cards to your hand, and then you play them as you need them, not just set them down. It doesn't say that they go to play, they go to your hand. One of them will be foil. I like it. I think we get it. We get it. Rows of cubicles line the office, and the staff are hunched over their keyboards. The gambler's looking pretty bad, isn't he? We also have a psychologist. Let's do the psychologist. Retention rates are up 17% after... Oh, sure, let's play. He's got a lot of 10s. And a card sleeve. And a Rorschach card. On stand, your foe stands. Ooh. Oh, we burn those, right? That's what we use the Gerald on, is this? Otherwise, I mean, he's always gonna get 20. If we burn to 10, it's not gonna matter much. If we burn to the card sleeve, that's not gonna matter much. This, on the other hand, does. I think this is gonna be a very tough fight. And in fact, I don't want to hit right now. But I think we have to. I'm gonna. Oh, we got the card pack. Okay, which was worth 5, which means we're not gonna take so much damage this turn. What did we get? We got a phony, a PS1 memory card, or sorry, PS2 memory card. On first play, choose a card you currently have. Huh? I don't know what that means. Choose a card from my deck and it becomes that, or... I don't know. On stand, add a fresh copy of the card to your draw pile. Oh. Alright, we play it, we pick a card, it makes a copy, we hit stand, we get that. Okay. The double back card, it's 0. Exploit has no effect. It does nothing. You can exploit it and it does nothing. Okay. King of Spades, normal card. We got a -11. That might help us. We got a foil jack. So the foil jack is free, doesn't cost an advantage to play. Just a normal jack though. I could play this foil Gerald. Right? And we would burn the 10, which doesn't help us a whole lot. However, if we burn this right now, we'll get 21, and we'll drop her value, or his, I don't know if it's a guy or girl, we'll drop their value down to 10, so we'll do 11 damage right now. But we may be in trouble later on. Right? We may be in trouble later on. It feels worth it. It feels worth it. And by the way, we keep the nothing card because that doesn't do anything for her. But if she could somehow get a max score, the clubs would actually do something. 10. I mean, I could just play a King of Spades and we'll also get 20. But if I do that, we lose an advantage and then we tie. So really nothing happens. I think it's better to try playing something else here. Right, because they're gonna stand. We get a 16. We probably bust if we hit again. I could play a negative 11. I could play a bounce. I don't understand this. Let's hit. Okay, hold up. This played a random card that has an on-discard burn. The random card was the Upside Down Magician, which on play adds 2 Killer Queen and 1 misprinted card to your draw pile. Okay. That was all worthless. I mean, like, zeros. But we got Killer Queens. Which are scary cards, kind of. What was the other one? This one, the misprint. Interesting. I could bounce one of these out and use it again. I don't know if we want those Killer Queens, though. I think they're detrimental. I think we stand, we take a hit. Alright, I could play the king right now, and we'll get 21. And then he's gonna play something else, probably a 10, and then stand, right? Which would have forced us to stand, but we did it early. The Rain Man. I can hit the jack, and we get 21 again. We're doing tiny bits of damage here. Honestly, doing that big upfront 11 damage, very good. If we're going to have to really be whittling this character away one at a time here. Hard sleeve kind of useless there. Good. Great. We like it. Choose a card you currently have. I don't really know what that means. Is it just anywhere in our deck? Or is it a card that's in our hand? A card that's in play? I don't know how to use this card, is basically what I'm trying to say here. Choose a card to burn. I can burn our 9. Hold on. We burn any other played card, and then we +2 a value on this card, which makes the Killer Queen scary. Every time we play it, it gets bigger, and every time we play it, it has more chance to bust us, right? We have to burn 1. Honestly, I don't know. If I burn the 9, we could try to draw something else. No, hold up. The Queen is currently a 10, but it's going to become a 12. So we keep the 9, and we'll be good. Let's burn the other card, right? Yep, 21. Okay, wonderful. Wonderful. We could really use this card, because we could really use the scratch, right? The guaranteed damage would be great. Jack and the Beanstalk, however, is amazing, right? If we could lock it in place, if we could guarantee this comes up. How about this? If we play our 8, we're guaranteed to get a 21 because the Jack and the Beanstalk card goes up, and then we'll see how it works. Choose a card you currently have, add a fresh copy. Add a copy to your draw pile. It didn't say add it on top, though. But what's our best card? What's the card that we want to see come up more often than anything else? That's what we have to ask ourselves, right? And I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. I'm thinking about, the Lightning's not bad. Not terrible. All of the normal cards, we don't care about. I'm not going to duplicate them. We could duplicate an ace. That wouldn't be terrible. We have lots and lots of 10s. We have only a few 11s, right? We have 2 aces and 1 11 here. So if we had one more 11, that'd help us hit to 21. But we really need to think about dealing damage. And getting 21 is only getting us 1 point of damage. I don't know that it's enough, really. If we duplicate the card sleeve, we could really get ourselves in a bad spot with having 2 locked cards that are, like, gonna kill us. So I don't think we duplicate the card sleeve. I can duplicate the double back card, which is garbage. I don't like that, though. Duplicate the SD card. Duplicate the Kanban card. Hit the Priestess. Helps us plan our turns. Hit the Gerald. Let us burn more of their stuff. Oof. Oof. This card is a 7. You play it as a 6 and it rounds up. It's a 6 sometimes. This is such a hard decision. If we copy the Tower card, we could get more scratches. If we copy the Tower card... it doesn't really help us. I really want cards that impact their cards. Which might mean this Gerald. Kanban card lets us have more stuff in our hand, which is utility. Let's just discard the Kanban. We're at 18. We have to stand here, though. And we will hit 21. For 1 more damage. Kanban. Move a card to our hand. Gerald. Gerald's a good one. I don't think we need more jacks right now. Yeah, let's grab this one. Hey, the next card's a queen. We're gonna hit 21. Wonderful. One damage at a time. Hitting that 4 is not great, though. Yeah, we're gonna grab Scratch. We're gonna grab it. Right, it puts us at 15. I don't think I played... Well, hold on. If we play the bounce card and we get the Scratch, I could play it again and deal 5 damage. Immediately. We did! That's wonderful. I love that. Oh, the network! The network! Crop frames. How did taking my chips make you feel? The psychologist asks. Use a card to add to your deck. SD card's never a bad one. The victim card. On taking damage, +1 value to all foes played cards. This one card would have completely changed the encounter, right? We would have made all of his 10s 11s, and now all of a sudden he busts every single time. That's true. Actually, Astro, you're completely right. They stood, I could have burned one of their 10s, and we could have done all the damage, like we did in the very beginning of the fight. I didn't even think about that. I think I want the victim card. However, I think we take a peek. Oh, it's another one of the lightning of the Fourth Kingdom cards. Nope, we're taking victim. Taking victim. Very few seem to take breaks, and those that do spend them at blackjack. Hold on a second. I want to click up here. Why do we have this exclamation mark? Click here, or the back button to dismiss the preview. Cards are shown in the order they were added to the deck from left to right. Sure. Is there anything else we can do over here? No. We're actually at the end of the stream. We're at the end of the stream right now, and the frames are still kind of dropping here and there. I want to keep playing, but I think we're going to stop here. I am going to delist the YouTube video. Not tonight, because it won't be ready tonight, but I will delist it soon, and then I will upload the full recording, and then that way the YouTube video will be flawless, and that'll be good for the VODs. I'm probably going to start recording most of our streams just to ensure that network issues do not plague them for VODs. I think that'll be good. Can I save it here? Save! Quit to the menu. You will lose progress in this encounter or event. Okay, we're not in an encounter or an event. We're between. We can continue with it right there. Wonderful. There's all sorts of things we can look at probably in our collection now, right? Maybe. Yeah, look, those are the unique cards that we were pulling, and probably cards we've just seen as well. That's cool. I like it. All right. I appreciate everyone for coming out tonight. I doubt we'll do any normal, streams on the weekend, but we'll do our normal Monday stream again as well. And if I prepare, I will do some off-stream wizardry so we can continue the wizardry run. And we'll see what goes from there. We still have Digimon is still on the back burner for just a little bit longer. I need a little bit longer of a break. And then we still have the Bloodstained Curse of the Moon or something. So we'll get back to the not Castlevania game as well. Anyways, this is Merc Serene signing off. Have a good night, everyone. And Roxy, thanks for the follow. And if this is your first time checking us out here, I stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at the same time, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time to about now, 10:30 p.m.